So, Danny has had this lifelong dream of being a real daddy. You know, he's tried but failed for so long.
He wants to be what?
You know, a real daddy, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah, but but he doesn't chill anymore now. You know why? Because look, now he is finally a real daddy.
May God bless
The Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar. This is Danny.
This topic does not let me wrong. Like I don't.
Welcome to the Unqualified Gurus podcast.
Episode 42. Is that right?
It's 42, right? Yeah.
42.
Chiquita.
That's the channel I never watched when I was.
First of all, ew. Second of all, I'm calling HR.
HR. She's taking an HR class, so right now
So you can call her.
You can call her.
Oh,
you can call her.
She found no conflicts of interest.
Okay, so we're just jumping straight into it, I guess.
Right.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, ladies and gentlemen, give us a warm round of applause for the famous Stacie.
Stacie, welcome.
Yes.
Nervous?
The podcast has heard a lot about you.
There you go.
I like this.
Just like that.
Yeah, just keep it close to you. Okay. So, who are you?
I'm Stacie. I'm Danny's girlfriend.
She's my girlfriend.
Yeah, she sounds so nervous.
She's so nervous. For those who have been following the podcast, there's a whole, Oscar called it Danny's arc.
Yeah.
It was a whole me joining the dating app and then going into a date with Stacie.
Yeah, I didn't want to jump straight into that, but I do take full responsibility and
He takes full credit.
full credit.
Full credit.
That's what I mean. Full credit that you guys are actually a thing.
Yeah.
So,
as a return, we give you an episode.
I don't think that suffices. Tony, what do you think?
I don't know. I wasn't sure which button to press.
Where's the boo?
Right here.
No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for joining us, Stacie. I did push Danny to get into dating, and look at him. He's happy now. He's cool now. He thinks he's the shit.
I'm one of the cool kids.
He is one of the cool kids now. He's come so far, and and we're all happy for you, bro.
I gotta drink water today because I get in trouble.
For now. Later on, we'll sneak you a beer or something.
Es todo. That's what she's talking about.
She hasn't seen any of the other episodes?
Oh, no, she's been following the podcast as far as I can tell.
Yeah. No, she's constantly posting us on her TV, so it's kind of cool because so at least someone's watching us on the big screen.
It was
actually so special.
Actually, like the first week we started talking, he was like, "Oh, go look at my podcast or something." And
Damn,
I,
you're
followed
brave.
It.
You're so brave.
Right away, bro.
Yeah, because
he's plugging the podcast everywhere.
So Sierra was demanding a update of my personal life, and I'm like, yo, I've been so busy. I wrote a whole song just the other day, and I think it's a banger. Tony, you just heard it right now.
Yeah, it's titled "I Don't Need No Woman."
That's good.
That is not where I was going with this. I'm trying to say I'm really busy.
Oh,
yeah, but what the fuck?
You wrote a whole song.
Ruined it for me, man. I was trying to say that about my personal update, and I'm like, I think things are still normal. I've gotten messages I don't reply. It's not because I'm better than them. It's just because I got nothing to say at the moment. Because it's just me.
Because everything he has to say it, he say it here.
I say it here
for you.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but he always replies to me.
That's true.
Yeah, no. It's just I'm being completely honest on the whole situation. It's just I feel really, really busy to talk to people sometimes, and it's just I just drop off the face of the earth from that. I don't open the apps for a while, and that's my update. I'm sorry, it's not as exciting as some of you might hope. But, whatever happens.
He's keeping that grind set going.
Grind set's always at 100.
It's completely understandable, though. Sometimes I'm not busy and I just don't reply to people.
Plot twist.
Yeah, you're right. People are weird, So.
Yeah, but there's a lot of really cool updates today.
Yeah, we did a lot because it feels like it's been a long time since we potted, but it's just so much has happened.
Right. Yeah, well, You want to start since
I can start. Should I mention our group activities? Because that's honestly.
I have a save it for like the end of it, and we'll talk about it as a group because I have a video.
Well,
okay.
If not for that, I didn't have anything to bring to the table. My whole last week.
Did he say that there was a lot?
like he's like, yo, so much has happened.
I just meant as us collectively, not just my whole week was just leading up to that event. I didn't really do anything before then. I was trying to save money.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. All right, I'm sorry for like raining on your parade,
He's
but
like,
you can talk about it. I guess we can let you go last, or
you can say just anything about it. That's not the whole thing about it. That's more like a you thing.
Well, we all went as a group,
collectively
out of town
as a unit,
and did an event. We had an eventful day, and then
we had a fun guru outing. We went to the river.
That's better.
You know, that's it. Yeah.
Dang, spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
and
more,
after that,
it's a teaser. That's what.
Okay. After that, me and Salma actually ended up staying out. Since we were already out of town, we figured, might as well spend the night there, spend the next day, exploring. And Eric and the other Stacie, actually,
hey, smile.
Actually, stayed out there with us. We ended up being the ride, but they actually were able to find a place for their relatives. Offered a place for us to stay that night, which was
that's awesome because you didn't even have to pay for freaking the night.
Graceful, very nice hosts.
I try to get Eric Stacie and Danny Stacie to fight for their name, like you and the other Tony. But they're a lot nicer than you guys. She conceded it like nothing. She's like, Danny Stacie is the real Stacie.
I think in both of these situations, it was entirely instigated by y'all two, though. I didn't want to find.
Instigated is a very strong word, okay, Tony?
That's the first word that came to my mind.
Okay, the other Tony won the name then.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure the other Tony wouldn't say we instigated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Maybe we can get him on the phone if we weren't so busy right now. But, but aside from that, we ended up going into Austin, and we went to this place. It's called the Domain, which is basically like a shopping center, almost like the outlets over here, like Tanger.
I've never even heard about that, and I've been to Austin a couple times.
It's like a small. It's not as big as Tanger outlets, but it's like they have some the main shopping stores like Nike and I can't think of other ones. They have
it's an outlet.
Yeah, they had the purple mattress store, which was really cool.
I didn't even know that was a real store. I thought the whole point of them was being all online.
Yeah, but they were offering these little. I should have brought it. These little tiny little mattresses that were like the little gel, and I have it at home just next to my bed, and I just squish it every now and then.
Yeah. Someday I'll sleep on one.
Someone got one, and she has this little gnome at on her desk at work, and she has it laying on it now.
Oh,
I finally got some rest.
But aside from that, we just went out there, we ate, tried some new foods. That was it. We drove back. I'm trying not to mention the main thing.
Yeah, and no, it's cool. It's cool. Last time I went to Austin, I was really disappointed because I've gone a couple of times with a bunch of friends before, and like we managed to go out to the graffiti wall and like actually got to do graffiti, and it was a fun event. Every time we went there, we would try to go there. Sounds really cool. But right behind the wall, there was like these big ass houses. So obviously, like they kept complaining, and eventually they got it removed. So last time I went, like it was already like fenced off that they weren't letting anybody through.
Okay.
Which sucked because I was so excited to go to the graffiti wall. So now we got to go to the cars. Like whenever you go out towards what's that, Big Bend?
Oh,
have you seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to hit those up.
Oh, actually, another thing. I started school again last week.
Oh shit!
And I've been doing that.
That's true.
I'm doing a quick 5-week course just to. Oh, thank you. I'm doing a quick 5-week course just to complete the last of my basics, and then I'm gonna go into the more technical courses this fall.
Do you know what you want to go for?
I'm gonna do biomedical equipment technician. So I'm gonna be like, the gist of it is like repairing and maintaining hospital medical equipment. Yeah.
Oh,
which is really cool because I do that currently with like these industrial stitching machines and I assemble SRL devices as well. So I like working with my hands. I don't like sitting at a desk or anything because I've done that before.
Yeah.
It's very mind numbing. It's not fun for me.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I would look
Danny,
forward.
you-
That's what I do
I
for
look-
living.
yeah.
Both of us.
And so I like working with my hands and fixing things is very satisfying, you know. And so this is just that on a bigger, more important scale. And so I figured that's, you know, kind of a good fit.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope,
Well,
man.
One
Thank
of
you.
us and now one of you guys. Who wants to go first?
Ladies first. Miss Stacie, how was your week?
Well, I mean, for me, I'm on like summer break still, so I've just been kind of
Summer break from what? They might not.
Yeah,
know
that is
that.
true. You need to
kind of
explain
have to
to
do a
us.
full introduction of yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
just like summer break from teaching.
Yeah, she's a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been doing like random stuff at home. I get kind of like bored after a while. I'm one of those people that's like always feels like I have to be like doing something. So like after a few weeks, I'm like, oh yeah, it's great and stuff. And then after that, I'm like, I'm ready to go back to work already.
Yo, Danny, you got lucky because she's like a freaking chef. Like
Yeah.
I see, she's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
posting like
yeah.
all these. all the
She's like,
fucking
oh,
food
I'm
you
bored. I'm
get."
trying this dish. And I'm like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's great.
Yeah, because I follow Stacie and I'm always like, damn, she throws it down.
yeah. Do you guys see this?
Yeah, he
It's-
keeps saying
it's-
he gained
I
weight.
gained some
y'all's
pounds.
y'all's
That's
cousin
good.
was talking about that. Grease.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. Yeah, because he's actually talked about it for a while that he wanted to gain a little because
Yeah.
the doctor had told him he had to. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I lost a lot of weight for the surgery. Well, because getting
Yeah.
to the surgery part. So
Yeah. Wait, didn't she get surgery to match you?
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. She got her gallbladder removed, and I told her because when our first few dates, I told her, I said, hey, just not long ago, the reason I'm so skinny is because I had a surgery. I got my gallbladder removed, and she was like, oh, I want to do it too. It'll be cute if both of us don't
Oh
have
my
it.
god.
So she went in and she got it removed.
Yeah.
No, that's a joke.
So dumb. I like Daddy saw that joke a couple of times,
Yeah.
and it's not. I don't think it's like it's like quirky. It's just like
Yeah, yeah,
it's like ha ha.
Yeah.
But I find it hilarious every time.
No, but she needed
Yeah.
it removed. So
Yeah,
too,
yeah, of
so
course,
It just
of
happens
course.
to be matching around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath and relax. I can tell just by looking at you
I
that
wanted to
you're
ask,
nervous. You're so nervous.
Since you're
That's-
a school teacher, what grade do you teach?
I teach 4th grade.
Fourth grade.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All the teachers are watching right now.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
is-
gosh.
Yeah, Danny, that's not gonna
Give
help.
them a shout out
That's not
to your
gonna help.
teacher peers.
Oh yeah, no, they were like, oh yeah, send us the link whenever you go on the podcast. I was like, okay, I'll send it to
Hey,
y'all.
subscribe or we'll
Subscribe.
give candy to the kids before they go to classroom.
I told Daniel, I was like, oh, I shouldn't be nervous because I used to work at a summer camp and I was like one of the MCs one summer, like on the
Yeah.
microphone and stuff. But I guess it's a little bit different.
And she's a YouTuber. She has a YouTube channel for kids. I'm not
Oh,
joking.
you have shown me
Tony,
your-
why are you
no,
laughing?
You have shown me your clips.
Oh,
so I mean,
my,
I'm not-
me reading books. Yeah.
She reads children's. Well, you did that because
Of
COVID,
COVID,
right?
yeah.
So she would.
Quick question, Daddy. Do you know what MC stands for?
Más calor. No.
Oh my god.
I forgot.
I wasn't laughing at the YouTuber thing. It's your accent. Yeah, sometimes it's.
Her accent, bro.
No,
Why
your
you-
accent, your accent.
my accent.
What did he say? This
What did he
time?
say that?
I don't know. I
Because
probably should have mentioned.
no, last time he was like, "Call me out."
Yeah,
so that
call
way I
me
could fix
out.
it. Remember?
All right, it was just whenever he said YouTuber, he added an extra letter to the
Oh.
front of it.
I did.
Yeah, he said YouTuber, and I was just like, it just sounded Jewish.
Oh my god.
I am 2% Jewish according to 23andMe. So
Oh, dude.
You took that?
yeah,
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
wow.
a while ago.
How long did it take to get the results back?
Like a month.
How much of a percentage do you have to do the pilgrimage thing?
Pilgrimage.
Free trip to
Free trip. Vámonos. Hey,
Yeah,
I
it's
put my
actually-
little.
It's something that's always interested me, but I read that like apparently they're like you sign that they're allowed to basically keep your DNA and all that, and they can sell it for profit. Apparently,
Pretty much, they
Yeah.
probably sell a lot of this.
I don't know how
They-
they could profit off of
they
that.
probably-
but it just seems like better
Well,
safe than sorry.
the way I remember hearing because it was a big deal whenever people started reporting on that. It was because they can market to you because they know what's going to affect you. So mostly going to go to pharmaceutical companies.
That's one, but the other thing is they could sell maybe statistics. So you
Okay.
can get statistics of the population of Houston. And then
Okay.
maybe someone's trying to sell a product that my target audience is people who are this tall or who like this, who like that. Well, we have this statistics of these towns that fit your product description. So you could sell it in this towns. That's where you're gonna get the
So
most
it's
likely.
not something that's necessarily more invasive than social media.
Yeah,
already is.
it's to be fair, like the whole idea of privacy is kind of ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's what also the medical areas, that's what they do too. They can't tell no one your own personal data, but they can give statistical information. So long as it's ensured that that statistical information does not go back and actually identify as a particular person.
I always thought it was amazing how they caught the Golden State Killer with the whole DNA thing.
Oh.
I think we talked about it in one of the earlier episodes a while
think
back.
so, but
Yeah, when we were talking about, well, I'll recap it real quick. It was like there was this cop who was trying to capture the Golden State Killer for like the longest, you know? And it was, I think, on the week before he retired, he got the idea of like sending into the genealogy stuff just to try to see if they could track him down. And they got a hit, I think, the cousin. And then with that information, they were able to narrow down who it could possibly be, who would fit into the demographic, into the
So he
age
basically
range.
gave himself up.
Well,
in
he
a
didn't
way.
give the cousin basically
Oh,
screwed him over.
yeah, once the cousin found out, you gotta be careful with cousins.
Yeah,
Cousins.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'll turn you in myself.
I'll turn you,
I'll turn you in first.
bro.
Crazy. Even though
I'll frame you.
carried
You luckily
Whenever-
don't cut this
no.
out.
Yeah, proof.
Whenever he carried you as a baby,
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Jesus
he plucked the
my
hair off your
gosh.
little head.
I have a little hair of you, Oscar. Just waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, well, Jesus.
That's a
Don't
good
mind. Yeah, so much. Yeah.
But so you're a teacher, and what was the last thing we said?
She's a 4th grade teacher.
Fourth grade teacher, and teachers are watching, so they're going to
Yes.
subscribe. That was where we left off. They're subscribing as we speak. Thank you.
Real
Thank
quick, how did we get to the genealogy thing?
Jewish. You called you.
I didn't.
The YouTuber.
It's because he said it.
Oh,
That's a good segue. I learned a lot right now.
you're welcome. I mean, we do have a teacher today, so
Yeah, that is true. Let's ask
Fourth
Kirk
grade.
questions.
4th grade must be tough. That's whenever I started acting up.
Yo, I got in so many fights, like 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Those are like my worst years.
I did 3rd grade like the first few years, and this past year I moved up to 4th grade, so I had like the same like group of kids for 2 years. And I mean, I guess there is a little bit of a difference, but 5th grade is where they really start to, you know,
They blossom.
yeah. And the kids are a
Some
lot.
might say that.
The kids are a lot different. They're a lot different these days too. Like especially with like TikTok and YouTube and stuff. Like there's so much stuff that they know that like we had no idea
Well,
about.
how long have you been teaching for?
I just finished my 5th year.
Your 5th year. Have you
Yeah.
noticed like a big difference from like your first year to now?
I feel like I've noticed some difference, like especially after like COVID, behavior wise, because obviously like a lot of them were at home for a while. So transitioning back into being in person like was kind of like a struggle for some of the kids. It's like, you know, you can't just go eat all day or, you know, get your work done and go play video games and stuff. So
Yeah.
there was just like a little bit of like an adjustment.
Yeah, no, I think a study had just came out about that they were talking about, like that specific thing you just
Yeah.
said. That so not only that is you go from being like the only person that your parents are giving you attention and trying to make you learn to having a classroom full of kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
they say like it's a disaster. They're saying it's they're extra bad this time around.
Yeah, it's that, and then like a lot of them are like academically behind now
Yeah.
as well because
Parents are dumb.
I mean,
Yeah, Stacey's not like
no.
she's like, no,
yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah, and I think they also said that a lot of grief was felt because I think they said there was a huge percentage of kids that actually lost parents throughout everything too. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's just like it's a really sad time to be a kid. Like
Yeah.
with everything going on, it's just like the development, you know, just wasn't there as you know. But enough with the sad stuff. You know, what made you want to be a teacher?
Well, for me, I was originally a nursing major.
Oh.
And then I, you know,
Wait, so you've always wanted to be like a caregiver, like
something like that. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to be a teacher, but then I was like, oh, you know, I'll do nursing instead. And my first year in college, someone told me about a summer camp for kids with disabilities, and I was like, okay, I'll try it out. So I went and worked there, and after my second summer, I was like, you know what, I think I want to be a teacher now instead. I was wanting to do like special ed or something like that, like kids with autism or something. So from there, I just ended up changing my major after 2.5 years. And I remember my dad was like so mad. He was like, you're not going to make as much money as a teacher as like a nurse. And I'm like, but it's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it anyways. And yeah, I just ended up, you know, I started off like as a resource teacher for kids with like learning disabilities.
Yeah.
And the numbers were low. So they're like, oh, okay, we're going to move you to 3rd grade. And I was just like, well, I like general ed too. So I'm just going to stay there for now. And then, you know, maybe in the future go back to special ed or something.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad you went towards the teacher route because you kind of look like a Miss Frizzle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And Danny's the iguana.
I'm the one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but one thing, how everything got to being 23andMe was she's a YouTuber,
Oh,
Yeah.
right? And I'm
yes,
Jewish,
yes.
apparently,
Yeah.
because of how I say
Oh,
YouTuber.
my
Yeah, 2%.
It wasn't-
2%. 2%.
It wasn't that.
2%. Quiero mi de esta. No, and she had. I've seen some of her videos where she's reading children's books on YouTube. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you've kind of like dissolved the little hesitance that I had on the 23andMe, if you haven't done it already, maybe we can.
I was telling Danny I wanted to do it for the 23rd episode.
yeah,
But but the freaking code didn't work, and I didn't feel like paying like
now
full
we can
price.
do what we can do is
123 episode.
no. I was gonna say,
And a year,
since
We can just
I'll
do it
do
together.
it, you'll do it, and 23 plus 23 is 46. That's a few episodes from now. Boom. That's
How long does it take to
he
Yeah, I
said a
have to
month.
do it
He
like
said a month.
right now.
like right
Yeah,
now?
I think you can buy it off of Amazon.
Well, the thing is, I had those.
can?
Yeah,
think
you.
so.
I
Yeah, I
used to
saw it
probably
on there
can.
on Prime Day. I was about to order one. I didn't.
I mean, I have still have the codes. You said it didn't work. That's kind of weird.
Well, I think it mostly had to do with I couldn't figure out where to put the code
Oh,
because normally it's easy, like it pops up, but like I'm not dumb. It's just it had nowhere to put it. So I know
when I bought it. So if you're watching and you're
Yeah, you
thinking
bought it
of
a while
doing
back.
it, do it. Well, it's not really. You do it on Black Friday. It's half off on Black Friday, and on Black Friday, I think for the full price you get 2 things. You get your, you know, who's your ancestry and stuff, but you also get things like a medical probabilities. Like, oh, you're more probable of having these kinds of eye problems. You're more probable of having
dementia.
stuff like that. So
Jump straight
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the-
Well, it's like everything hereditary wise, you know, they do, which is cool because you might never not know if it runs in your family.
and it also
and then-
gives you like
Cool.
percentages. I think there was one like you're less likely to be left-handed or stuff like that. I had a bunch of different things.
So that all comes with it after you submit your.
Yeah,
sample.
yeah.
I was like, it gives you your horoscope too.
Yeah. You're a Gemini Scorpio. No, what I was gonna say is you do that and then you can continue to like give responses. Like you can go and say they might have a question like, oh, we have a question about your sleeping habits, and then you can fill in like surveys
They suck.
to
I
help
was
them.
gonna say they're terrible.
Yeah, and then but every now and then they release also reports. So like I don't look at them, but they'll tell you like, hey, there's a new report about sleeping habits, so that might affect you. Or they also show you like if there's any other person that has done the 23andMe and they have like, let's say your similar DNA, it'll tell you like, oh, you have a third cousin who took the DNA test, and it shows you them if they want to be public. So
Oh yeah, because you can link up, basically create a whole tree of him.
right, yeah, it'll make
Yeah.
a tree. Yeah.
I've actually heard of like some people doing that and finding out they had like siblings that they had no idea about.
Yeah.
Or
I've
that
seen-
their parents were not their
Yeah,
parents.
Yeah, I've seen those stories.
Oh yeah, I remember reading one that like this
Yeah.
late girl didn't know she was adopted until she did
Man.
that.
Gee.
Yeah, and I'm like, God, the parents should have really said something.
Yeah, they
'cause
should've
this whole
told her.
genealogy thing can be a real hit.
A real
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, but you finished up like, so what what have you read on your YouTube channel in case somebody has kids that they want stories read to?
I'm trying to think of some of the names of the books. I honestly cannot remember. They're all just, just different children's books and stuff. I think one was like, I don't know. I really can't remember. I can't remember which books I read. It was like a few years ago.
Right. Yeah, it was when COVID hit, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years ago now.
Two
But
years ago.
my students, they're like, you should start doing it again. Like, do more videos. And he was like, well, you have me. I know how to, like, set up all the stuff. Because I was just using my iPhone.
Yeah,
That was it.
that is true. You should take advantage, and Danny can edit your videos.
Yeah.
He
You
can
should-
animate the little monitos to pop up on
Nah,
the screen.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Oh,
about
that's
that.
like I
work
try
for
to
you.
put like a.
I'll make you a
sound
cool
effect.
logo.
Oh, the sound effect.
You know.
What would be the name of your YouTube channel?
I don't know.
Ah.
The one I did, it was just like Miss Birchfield something.
Yeah, you're
but I
right.
don't know. But I would have to change my YouTube because it's on the district one.
Okay.
obviously.
Your
So
district account.
yeah, I don't want to make that one like
Yeah.
that.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. And besides, I think if you leave the district, you don't have access to that anymore, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you lose your
Yeah.
you lose your account.
I have to come up with something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well,
Well,
you
you
got
let us
time.
know.
Like,
Yeah.
that's all we
Fortunately,
got.
kids keep popping out. So
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, not a quick enough rate to
Yeah, I was
repopulate.
gonna
So that's
say
why Elon Musk is trying to like
Elon
have like
Musk,
a
Oh,
million
wow.
kids.
he's our hero. He's having.
Especially since his kids are disowning him too. He needs to make more.
Yeah, I mean, one has to at least like, you know.
Yeah.
The more you have, the more you have.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to share that you did this week?
I feel like most of the stuff I did this week was with like you or like them or something. I mean, that's pretty much it. Just random stuff at home, and went on a shopping adventure today.
Oh, we'll talk about that in
Yeah.
a little bit.
That's about
That's
it.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, what you?
Me, well, I mean, the same thing as Tony. Everything led up to Saturday, and then
Wait, you had a company event.
I did.
Did you not make friends at some?
Well,
dinner?
like kind of, yeah. But I mean, it wasn't like a big event. It was just someone was he was leaving the company, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna give him lunch, and whoever wants to go." And I just went and got free lunch.
That's dope.
Did you tell him about the podcast?
No, I did not.
Jesus Christ.
There was so many
on.
people.
You're never gonna see him again.
Remember
You should've
yesterday?
told
No,
him.
about the
apparently he's,
truck,
like, met
the
him twice.
manager? The
Oh
manager
yeah,
at the truck place?
I'll say that in a little bit.
that's true,
But yeah, but the thing was like there was a lot of people there that were not part of the company. Like I don't know, like he was he was working for the company. He still is, but he's gonna work remote and like part time, I guess. So they wanted to give him a goodbye, especially because he wanted to go work.
He deserved a party for going to part time. That's fucking dope.
For leaving, yeah, to be a
Yeah.
part time. But the thing was like, I think he always wanted to go to the office to work in the office, not to work remotely.
Yeah.
So whenever the whole COVID stuff, people stopped going to the office. So one time I saw him, and I saw one. I used to work there like 6 years ago. So I saw one of my old bosses, and they were talking about it. He's like, well, he knows how crowded the office used to be. Now every door is like closed. You see one door open like every other day, depending on who wants to go and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so the guy left, and he brought a bunch of like also friends. So when I was there, I was like, I have no idea. From all of these faces, I don't know which ones work in the same company as me, and which ones are like his friends from like the other place that he was working with. So, but you know, I mean, there was that, I suppose. Yeah, there was a luncheon, and well,
next time you gotta let them know to subscribe.
yeah, of course. So on Monday, yesterday for us, 5 days ago for you or more, depending on when you're watching, I got a new truck. Me and my dad were looking to get a new truck. And Alex, your brother, he works for a Hyundai dealer. So he calls me. He's like, hey, there's a truck, and
The
it's
one you
the same
wanted, right?
package that you wanted. Because I had put myself in a waiting list for a green one. And he's like, there's a blue one, and it's right here, and I got the keys. So he's like, if you want it, then it's yours. And I said, oh, okay, well, whatever, let's go. Because there's like hardly any trucks anywhere right now. At least like the V4s, small trucks. So I don't know if you want to just show the picture.
Yeah, for sure.
With and then the guy who does the financing, I guess Alex told him that we do a podcast.
Yeah.
And I told him about it, and he went and opened Spotify and hit follow. So if he's watching, you know, we hope you enjoy
Or
the
listening.
episode. Yeah. So yeah.
No, this thing looks so cool.
Looks like a shark.
Yeah. Hey, yo, is that the Cybertruck?
Yeah, that's kind of the Cybertruck. I like the tires, the little
Oh, the
wheel,
rims.
the rim. Look like a 5 squares, kind of weird looking thing, but I kind of
Yeah.
like it too. So
But this is cool. It's
looks
like
really
in
cool.
between of like
Kinda
a
like futuristic.
yeah. It looks very futuristic. It looks like it's between like an SUV and a
yeah,
truck.
that's what honestly some online reviews is like. Oh, it's like they got an SUV and broke the back and just made it into a
Yeah.
cabin.
And look, that's Danny and my little brother.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you guys are in Houston and need a car, hit up my little brother.
Hit up Alex.
Baytown Hyundai.
Messi.
Yeah, but that's cool. Yeah, and your dad saw it in person before, so he knows, right? Because he's not.
Yeah,
here.
we had seen that one, and then my dad was like, "Nah, we don't want it." And then later on, he was like, "Okay, we do want it." And in between that decision, Alex was like, "The other people just got it."
Damn.
And then my dad was like, "Oh, okay, well."
But yeah, Stacie, you actually brought us a beer today.
She brought a beer.
Yeah, and you look like you could use it right now.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So this is by Victory. Is it Victory V or just Victory? And it's called Sour Monkey.
Sour Monkey.
Sour Triple.
Victory Brewing Company.
And it's a 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah. So
ale with added spice.
9.5%.
okay, then. All right, Tony.
Oh,
We're waiting on you.
Doesn't smell bad.
All right, you guys.
Sip.
Let's take a sip.
Let's get the drink.
All right, you guys. So, what do you guys think?
Oh man, I'm noticing I'm not that into sours, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
It's kind of a blend. Like I feel like the first taste tastes like kind of like a more normal beer, and then
Yeah.
after is like a sour. Like it feels like
I
a
agree
mix
with
of a
that.
sour and something else.
Whenever I smelled it, I was like, "Oh, it smells like a
yeah.
lager."
yeah,
Yeah,
You know.
like it tastes like a mix of two of them.
Yeah. All right, then you
I
guys.
could not have described it any better.
ratings.
I'll give it. Dale, Tony. No, dale.
okay. I'm gonna give it I want to say a 3.5 because I like sours. This one's good, but the sour doesn't happen till the very end.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I could use more sour
Oh, okay.
because even whenever I was over there in Austin, I went to a bar that was kind of like an arcade, and I asked for a sour. They didn't have any, but
Wow.
Yeah,
they
but-
don't have a cidercade over there.
well, it's kind of
We need to go back and play some futbolito.
it's really cool.
I have a
yeah,
futbolito
but
right here.
three
Yeah,
and, 3.5.
you're right.
I like it.
A 3.5. All right.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, you brought it.
I feel like I'm bad at rating stuff because I'm too nice, so I don't want to put like something low on
She's like
it.
a 6.
Remember that's what I told Tony, and he's all
Yeah.
like, he's like, you didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
So think of your favorite beer. That would be a 5, and then where would you
Compare it to
put this in comparison to that?
Yeah.
I guess I would give it like a 3 because of like the mix of like the two different types of like beers, kind of a little bit weird.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
that's okay. I'm gonna give it a 2.5,
Yeah.
Right in the middle, huh?
right in the middle.
You take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it.
All right.
2.5.
Same thing. I'm gonna give it 2.5.
Wow.
I don't think it's
Yeah, you
it's not like yuck. I'll never have one again. It's more like I wouldn't personally go out of my way to buy it.
To buy it,
Yeah. Yeah. So
I guess I like sours just because they taste the least like beer.
yeah.
Probably. That's what we've
Probably.
noticed. honestly. But I think over time, slowly, beer has started to grow on you. Just a little bit. Just a
You,
little
you
bit.
really like the sherbet one, right?
Yeah, that
The
one
yellow
was
one?
good. I took the
Oh.
extra
Oh,
one
yeah.
home.
right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's true.
Sherbet. You had that one?
Yeah. Well.
No, I haven't had that one.
Okay.
Well. All right. Well. By its looks, I think it's okay for what it is.
Triple monkey.
Yeah. I there's like an eye in the background of it. It has
Little landscape.
It has 4 hands.
Well, it looks like it, but monkeys do have weird hands and feet. So it could be either
the
or, but the drawing makes it look like it has 4 hands.
Mm. Or,
Yeah.
or there's another monkey behind
I
it.
wonder what the significance of the curly tail is.
Well, there's a lot to it. Illuminati confirmed because there's that
Could
eye
be.
in the background, bro.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't even
so-
notice
Oh,
that.
it is showing you one eye.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, see, Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah,
so we
Illuminati
shouldn't have shat on this beer.
Oh, shit, they're here.
Yeah. Well, you guys, let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Well, what did you do this week, Oscar? I think
Yeah.
you were the one that was left behind.
Yeah. Well, what the
Oh, wait, ¿qué estás? No.
cancel.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So we actually wait, hold on. I had stuff leading up to it. Did I talk about the Thor movie or did I just message you directly?
You
Danny?
messaged me about it.
Okay. So me and Sylvia went to go watch the Thor movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on Tuesday because Tuesdays is cheap days, you know?
Tuesday, cheap day. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like, since I have no one to go with, so I just messaged Sylvia, and Sylvia was going with her brother. So she's like, oh, you can tag along, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I want to watch the movie. Yeah, so it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's,
What did you think it was going to be?
I think I'd come on here, like, and pretty roughly, like, trash the Thor
The
movie.
Thor movies.
Yeah, because I thought Ragnarok is enjoyable, it's super fun, but it's a comedy movie,
Yep.
And it literally, Thor went from being, I think, like the darkest movie in the series, like the first 2, to being freaking like the most radiant, super like comedy ridden. Like every other line was a joke, And like what pissed me off the most, there's a scene where like these kids are trapped in a cage, and they make a joke at Thor. Like basically being like, "Oh, you're the one's gonna save us," or blah blah blah. It was like, dude, these kids are fucking like supposed to be in like despair, And like, what the fuck are you doing making jokes? Yeah, so I honestly, like the movie, for what it is, it's an enjoyable watch because at the end of the day, like it's
I mean,
a lot
they
of
have
funny
good
parts.
good graphics too,
You
and
know?
all of that.
Yeah, but like literally, like the opening dialogue is like the main bad guy, which is played by Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
He's the what? The God
Butcher.
Butcher.
Yeah,
God Butcher.
and he's so
That's a cool name.
basically like he's killing like the gods of like the universe. You
Mhm.
know that's his purpose. And like he comes across like the very first one, it's like it's at the beginning of the movie. It's not really that big of a spoiler because you know he's gonna kill gods. You know, plain and simple. But the god he runs into, it felt like it was a really really terrible acted scene. You know, it did not feel like it didn't feel like I was watching like a big studio movie. It felt really corny, really cheesy. And I'd like to see what other people think. So you know, if you watched it, if you think otherwise, like leave a comment below.
We were gonna go watch it, but
Yeah, we keep trying, but like we're so.
it got late, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to go to sleep late. 'Cause I was so sleepy.
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
sleepy. And when was it? Sunday, I think, when we almost went to go watch
Yeah, I
it.
feel like there's been a few times like we've tried to go, but then things
Yeah.
just get like busy and
Yeah.
stuff, so we haven't yet.
Well, to be fair, we got home really late on Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Saturday we did.
Yeah, we did.
So-
Yeah.
But
For sure.
I think you should still watch it just so we can talk about
Yeah,
it.
no, I will definitely. We'll go watch it this week.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Can, we can complain about it together. Go. I was about to say go Tuesday, but we're here today.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
I
We're
haven't
recording on a
seen it.
Tuesday.
I haven't seen it yet, but what you said, I've heard from like my friends at work. One of them said like they were like basically turned it into a comedy, which is a very stark contrast from like the first two, and also that they really.
No, I'm waiting. I'll wait until you're done.
Okay, they said that they are really making him seem like dumb now, like an imbecile.
He's like the
not,
butt of the joke.
Yeah, and I think that's not at all what it was like. Whenever like the Avengers they were bringing out their individual movies and they were showcasing them. That's not at all how he was portrayed, and now they're changing it, for whatever reason. I don't know. I feel like Phase 4 has been the weakest one so far.
No, look, I got this meme for reasons. Like watching new Marvel films after Endgame feels like you're playing side quests.
Side quests.
After finishing the
Honestly.
final boss. Yeah,
Honestly.
And
Because,
it feels that way.
what is the one? The not the last Spider-Man, with the 3.
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Was that Phase 4?
Yeah, I think that's part of the.
I feel like that's the strongest one.
Well,
so
yeah,
far,
because it's a part
course.
of the Doctor Strange stuff
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
going
yeah.
on.
So
Oh, yeah.
that one, and then that one.
But this story thing feels like it's on the side. Oh, you guys haven't watched it. I'm talking to you like you've
I was
seen
like,
it.
I was like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, I don't know why, but I feel like I can agree.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, okay, so you used to follow comics, right? Before, kind of,
Somewhat.
So sometimes what I notice is that when I look at reviews when it comes to the Marvel movies, there's the people that were the comic
Yeah.
nerds from back in the day, and then there's like me who didn't really read any comic, and I just saw the movies and I liked them and I followed them. Do you get a different review, or have you talked to like the difference between the two? That some people might like
to
it.
begin with, it's like the same thing when I was talking with Selena. I was like, you're always gonna have the purists that are all like, oh, this isn't exactly how it was, and I don't give a shit about people like that. Like honestly, I'm like the movie's not for you. It's way past you. This is for a new generation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm willing to look past it. But the thing is, they are making a joke out of Thor. Like Thor is still supposed to be like the freaking god of thunder. Like he's supposed to he's basically. It just becomes such a joke. It just becomes such a joke, and the movies are enjoyable because they're made for kids. There's like the joke about this movie is that there's these screaming goats. That's like the main thing. Like I saw posters. Oh, freaking nuts! Oh,
Kill him.
like
Kill him.
there's like these jokes about like the goats. Like there's like they're on the posters. Clearly, like like people resonated with them. They're funny, and there's a scene that really cracked me up in the movie, and it involved the goats. And it's the thing. It's not for us. It's like any movie that comes out comic book related, it's no longer for the fans who actually supported it when it came out. It's for the kids. It's for who's gonna buy the toys.
And you think in the long run that's a smart move? Because I feel like, do kids even want to?
I think at this point, I think it's dumb as hell. It's good because you're creating fans for the future. But people who will really drop money and like buy like cool stuff for it are the adults right now.
the adults that follow the comics.
Which is where they're messing up. Which is that's why like right now I think the Snyder Cut I think is like the second rated highest superhero movie, and it was because the fans were upset with the first one,
right? Yeah.
And we got what we wanted on the second one.
Yeah.
And to go from like a shit like the writing has been so bad with the DC movies to where we finally get a good one and it becomes number 2. That's kind of impressive because you have 20 years of Marvel movies,
I got you.
and it shows you just what happens whenever you give the audience what they want. So I think like we have an actual example of that actually like working out in our benefit. But other than that, it's not for us. It's not for us. So if you don't know much about it, you're gonna enjoy every single movie that comes out because at the end of the day, they know what they're doing.
Well, continuing on the Men in Tights theme, did you finish The Voice?
No, I have not. I haven't honestly.
I'm still on the last episode. I have not. I'm watching Black Clover.
Okay. Oh, you've been watching it?
Yeah, I'm in episode 67.
There's that many episodes?
There's like 150.
I think I'm on like 33.
Yeah, like you were the one that's all like, "Oh, you guys should watch it." I thought you were done with it.
No, I wait for Salma. I don't watch it on my own.
She says she's seen it already.
She likes to watch it with me. Just being courteous.
But no, I haven't had a chance to watch honestly anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe once we've all finished, we'll be able to
give our
collectively
recap.
because I don't want to be the only one.
Well, Tony finally finished Stranger Things. Do you want to give us your little review on it? Because he was talking shit.
Okay, really?
Okay, so
Tonito, a ver.
I'm.
¿Estás enojado?
Okay, look.
The first of the day. ¿Estás enojado?
What is
I know that.
Oh.
I know that word.
Can you tell him what that means?
That means like, are you mad?
I'm not mad.
You're mad?
I'm just more like, I'm not mad. I feel like they're.
No, wait, do not walk past that because I like that. Estás enojado.
You have to
say it.
You have to do the thing.
Well, here's the thing though. What you're about to say, does it have spoilers?
We already spoiled it last time, didn't we?
Yeah, but we don't know who's watching right now.
It doesn't have spoilers.
Okay.
Anybody who's seen it already is
It doesn't
gonna
have
see
spoilers.
it.
I want to say I did almost tear up twice, but I was at work. So I was trying not to.
Okay, I don't like that. You're not giving it this full
Estás
attention.
enojado.
Yeah, there you go.
Estás enojado.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Are you mad?
are you, man? Question mark.
Yeah.
And the upside down.
Oh yeah, and you gotta put the upside
I
down.
don't know how to do that.
Don't do it. I'll do it.
Turn
I'll
the
do it.
computer upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like they were trying really hard to make every character as unimportant as they are seem important. They were giving them all a role, whereas like all of this, it just feels like everything was kind of shoehorned in. Like, oh, it turns out the big bad guy. Oh, that is a spoiler. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to go about it. I don't know.
Okay,
Just like they tried to tie
know
everything in all the way back, which I guess is cool, but you can tell it's very obvious that they didn't have those plans from the start. Like you can tell whenever a show is written from the ground up and they have this.
I think Stranger Things was a comic, but though. Like I think Steve,
Okay,
Steve was supposed to die
so-
like in season 1.
So one of the things that I was gonna say and talk mess about it, but I'm like, well, there's another season, so I don't know. But what was it, season 2 or 3? There's the other girls that have powers. I don't know if there was guys too.
What happened to that?
Where'd they go?
Yeah, they like did one episode of that and they were like, nah. Like,
Who?
Exactly. Whenever Elle ran away and she joined like this little gang and she did that little punk look.
And they all had
You
powers.
don't even remember, right?
Yeah, I
See,
slightly remember it.
What I feel like they were doing there is because they did a similar thing with The Office, where they tried to make they made like a pilot of a spin-off, threw it into the show, and if that show had good that episode had good ratings, they're gonna go with it. They did it. I don't know if y'all saw The Office. They did it whenever they did the episode where they showed Dwight's whole family, his sister, and everything, and how they were gonna give him the farm and all that.
I kind of
It
remember that
was
a
an
little
entire
bit.
episode just about Dwight, basically. But that was supposed to be a pilot for a spinoff of him. But, Dwight's farm life isn't really relatable like The Office is.
Yeah.
And so it didn't do as well. I feel like that was what that was supposed to be.
See,
and nobody really liked it.
Because what I was
So
thinking
they
was,
just didn't
I,
do
I,
it.
I don't know about that.
no,
Because
because
you don't even remember.
No. But the thing is, like, you've heard the brothers talk about it. Like, that's the difference is whenever you actually have people talking about, like, because like the directors are.
What do you mean by the brother? Oh,
Yeah, the
no,
Duffer Brothers.
But the thing is, like, I think it was more than one episode. It might have been two. But the thing for me was like, okay, they're gonna have to play a role at some point. Maybe they're gonna need help, and that's when they come in. I'm like, okay, didn't happen in season 4. That means maybe in season 5 they come in. If they don't come in season 5,
Then
you have like 3-4 other people with superpowers. Where the fuck they go?
But
like
that's the thing. The entirety of the season, there wasn't even a word about them.
Yeah.
You know, whenever she didn't have powers, that'd be a perfect time to bring them back in when she
Like, where are
needs
they
help.
at?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good point.
Yeah, but nothing. I feel like they just kind of, you know,
Look, you're right about that. But what I want to know is, who do you think wasn't that important on the last season?
honestly, like, I couldn't even, like, they were all trying to talk about the other characters, and I couldn't even figure out half the time where the other ones were, like, how far apart they were. I knew who was with who, but then Nancy ended up driving somewhere, and I'm like, okay, is she driving to this set of characters or this one? It just, like, it seemed like there was a whole bunch of people all over the world.
It just seems to me like you were at work and weren't paying attention
No.
because
So, okay.
whenever Nancy drove away, they went to go find Vecna's whole family,
Yeah,
and that's how they find out how the music affects them. Like,
I know
if
that.
you
I
if
know
they
that
didn't
part.
if
I
they
know
didn't do that
I'm
part,
completely cool with that part.
dude,
Okay.
that was your point.
I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
it seems like you didn't give it the attention.
I
it needed.
That was
follow-
the last 2 episodes that I didn't.
I followed.
Are you fucking kidding?
Because I started getting bored.
So, no, so they did explain like which
Yeah.
each group did. I do agree that for the longest time I was waiting for the different groups to kind of connect.
Yeah.
And it kind of did until like the very end whenever
Very, very
like
end.
what is it? What's her name? Joyce.
It's just,
Joyce and
I think
they come back and they're like, I'm so sorry.
Jenny, I think it's because it would have been too easy if you had everybody
And that was
there.
the last 20 minutes.
I know,
too.
but I'm saying like at some point I was like, okay, the stuff going on in Russia is gonna tie up with the stuff going on in Hawkins, and then it never did. Kind of like, but again, the reason why I didn't
But
criticize
it did.
well, it kind of didn't.
It kind of did. They
No,
said
it-
they literally said that the Demogorgons were connected.
Right,
and
and
they
they're
could
like-
deal a blow to them.
But
It would
it's
affect.
I know, but it's just a very
Yeah,
slightly
but has
loose,
that-
like, oh well, that's the only thing we can poke it after. We had like so many episodes of
exactly. Yeah.
completely separate stuff going on that have that. Oh well, they're nothing to do. Oh well, they kind of do because this is a hive mind. So if you hurt this
Yeah.
one, we're helping. So let's go
And
do
did
it.
the hive
So-
mind ever really come up in the prior seasons? Did
No,
it?
they did.
Yeah,
but my point is that for me,
And they've been talking about how the kids can still feel the hive mind even
oh
after.
yeah, because remember he would
Yeah,
feel the
yeah.
thing on the back of
But
his
that
neck,
was
like
until he was
the
back in
chihuahuas
Hawkins.
when they get the hair spiked up.
Yeah.
No, but what I was gonna say was that for me, I didn't have an issue with it because there's another season coming.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
so
But there
what,
didn't have to be.
perhaps maybe. But what I'm gonna say is that once that season comes, then these details is where I'm gonna be looking for to see exactly.
Yeah.
Because they showed, you know, the whole how everything originated was because of the main character. I'm trying to be as vague as possible.
Dale.
And they basically had the antagonist by, like, they had him, right? And they just like, oh, all we did was hurt him. That's it. You know, they had. I don't like how that happened.
technically,
Like,
technically they did
like they
stuff
had
its
the
plan, though.
weakness. They had the major weakness that they've been talking about the whole season. You know, they had him while he was weak. You know,
And how many times do you have to shoot him?
Exactly, right? Yeah, like all of this montages and, you know, doing the whole thing, and then they just hurt him. Like, what does it take? You know, how are they gonna? I guess because
There's another season, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah,
no,
and
no,
that-
not only
that's why I
that, not
also
only that,
didn't-
11 wasn't there in person to actually beat him.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so
true,
that's
but
the thing. She's got to be there to beat him. You know,
Yeah. Well,
but I feel like-
what I'm thinking is like, you know, he was talking about those other people with powers, and you were like, oh, like you kind of forgot about them. Well, maybe what they're gonna do is a lot of people are gonna forget about them, and then they're gonna bring them back in the next season.
They could.
Like maybe this thing's gonna spread further, like all over to like where those people are, and then they're all gonna come together.
You know what's crazy? Like I've heard like a bunch of different conspiracy theories on TikTok and shit about everything. Nobody's brought them up.
Yeah,
It's like everybody completely forgot. I forgot about them.
I've been waiting. Everywhere since the last season. I'm like, well, okay, and the other superpowers.
I can infer that they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
She's doing her.
That's my
Well, let's
teacher.
hope
I
not.
can infer.
And did nobody comment? Like, there was nobody hunting them down, like the government? Because you know how the government was coming after everybody. Like, nobody comment on it, or
No,
do you
because
guys
it was
remember?
like some sort of underground little gang.
It was like I think they were like some that escaped from the lab.
They
That
were
managed to escape. That they didn't get killed.
Yeah, wasn't one of them like 4 or something? Number 4.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was some of the ones that didn't get killed when all that shit happened, and they escaped.
Yeah, and there
But
was no mention of
but
them
I also
at all.
don't get is like, why would you think that they would come into the fold though if they don't know what's going on?
Why bring him in at all then to the show?
Maybe wasn't it to help her amplify her powers or something like that?
No, that's when she was going through her emo phase.
Yeah, and I think during that
Her
phase she was
rebellious
trying to learn how
phase.
to control her powers. Because
I don't think they help her control the powers. I think that they helped her like get out of the rebellious phase,
They helped her
but she
find
didn't have to
herself.
go in it either.
Because
Yeah,
she
but
showed
at
up
the
for
end of the day,
season finale after all that.
live in Hawkins. So
No, they don't.
I genuinely do not understand why they would have to come back.
No, I'm not saying they have to come back. I'm
the point you're
like,
saying is like why they were brought up in the first place makes sense. That
nah,
question.
doesn't-
That,
Oh yeah, that's what I
that
mean.
question makes sense. But for them, they don't have to come back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, no, but that's what I'm
They don't
saying.
belong in
They made it
Hawkins.
seem like such a big part of the story at the time. That
Yeah,
was what season 2.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying though. Like, where is their role afterwards?
They allocated
If-
so much time for them that season that you would think that they'd hold a more important.
No,
role.
I'm not saying they have to go to Hawkins. I'm saying
They
they
just-
somehow they have to come into the story again. Otherwise, why bring him in at all? You could have skipped the whole place.
Yeah, no, that it could have been skipped. Makes sense. If they don't bring it back, I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
They don't owe them anything. They shouldn't put
Well,
their
it's
lives.
not about
in.
owing, but it's
Why
just
would
kind of
why
like,
would they help them?
No, I'm not saying that they should help. I'm saying that you write a story. Well, there's a reason why you bring those characters in. I don't see what they were their purpose, and the fact that everyone forgot about them, it shows how insignificant they
Exactly. So
why-
more reason not to
are. Why
bring
waste
them back.
2 whole episodes on them though? That's my point.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, you literally
Filler.
clear that why they shouldn't come back
Right, but I'm saying is
because nobody cares.
I know, but I'm saying is-
because like I was telling you, Steve was supposed to die like at
Right.
the very beginning, but
Yes.
everybody fucking loved him. No way in hell
Right.
are they touching Steve. You know, so
He
that's
became
what I
the
was-
dad.
Yeah,
no, but all I'm saying is that they obviously
father of 6,
they either have them in store for something in the next season,
or
they change their story. They planned them in for something, and then they were like you said, maybe they're like, it's not gonna work. Let's kick them out, and it's just kind of a shitty loophole, I guess, in the story, or like a nuance.
I have another complaint as well, but I won't get to that. I just wanted to say that I feel like it was intentionally written, and it didn't have to be, but it was intentionally written to allow for another season. And sure, like maybe we can have like a huge culmination, almost like an in-game kind of thing for the last season. But if the next season is not the last season, then I'll have an issue with it because then they're just intentionally dragging it on.
No, so the whole thing was intended to be done while they're growing up. Like they didn't want them to be this tall by the time it was over, but COVID fucked it all up.
Yeah,
You know?
that's understandable.
So honestly, like whatever happens at this point, we've had like 4 great seasons. Nobody can complain about any of them, saying that they didn't deliver. Like after so many seasons, people get tired. They've been delivering, and I'm here for it. Whatever happens. If they don't bring them back, I don't care. I don't even remember them.
Okay, and then the one other complaint had to do with Nancy, Steve, and what's the brother's name?
Oh,
The older brother, the
Okay.
Byers, older brother
Yeah.
Byers. That love triangle thing. Steve didn't really show any interest at all in Nancy in the prior season, but now all of a sudden he's been in love with her the entire time, and then now like her for some reason her relationship is so weak that she's been eyeing and idealizing him, even though the prior seasons, whenever her and the brother were together, they were inseparable. They had life plans, but it kind of bothered me because like she just seemed. I was waiting at any moment. I was like, they're gonna make them kiss, and I'm gonna be so mad. Like they're just like, I don't know. That bothered
It's just
me for some
clearly
reason.
you've never been through something called trauma bonding, and clearly this dude is
what's trauma bond?
Trauma bonding.
trauma bonding is like
Explícalo.
like you grow
Is that-
closer
is
whenever
that
you
not what
face
they've been
actual
doing
things.
the entire
Yeah.
show.
But
though?
they've been gone.
Everybody's
They've been
trauma
gone
bonded.
for the whole school semester. First of all, there's no cell phones. You gotta remember the time frame it is. Yo, people can grow apart in 6 months.
Oh, I think part of it has to do with Steve can't find no one for like the longest.
Well, that's and they're in the little town too.
Yeah, so he can find no one, and so he just can't. And then the other guy, Nancy's dude, we forgot his name. He's not like ghosting her, but he's not like.
Well,
they were both.
he's not there.
Both busy.
Yeah.
He's
They
not
were
there.
both busy.
Tony,
at school.
people can grow apart
No,
in 6
well,
months.
but
They're gone. In whole, like literally, like.
Well, but I don't even think that's the whole problem. I think the whole problem is that even him, they had some tension.
Yeah,
Because
he was pulling back because
he was
he's not-
pulling back because of the school thing.
Yeah.
So she felt that something was going on, even when she's talking with the little kid with the glasses.
But whenever they were talking about each other to their friends, they had
Not only that,
highest,
not only that, he stood her up. He didn't go back to Hawkins
Well, she didn't
whenever
either,
the
though.
brother went.
But she didn't either.
How
She didn't go visit him.
Why would
Exactly,
she
it's
go when
2022.
when they're
I'm just saying,
they're
like,
coming to
you
visit
can't- You
them?
can't expect one thing. And
No.
not expect that
Well,
of
it's
the
'cause
other.
the brother-
He was expected. He was expected to go. He
He
canceled
also
because he was
expected from her.
scared to tell her what was gonna happen. That's the difference. Is that it was the disappointment of him not showing up, him pulling back from not confessing like what's gonna happen in the future. You know, their plans. You know, because he's about to literally like shatter their whole future. You know, so he's pulling back, and not only that, you go through this freaking major trauma thing with your ex, who you have so much history with. And not only that, whenever they go back in the Upside Down, is locked in when they were still together, and they bring that back up. You know? And when somebody's willing to die for you and do all this for you, how are you not going to look at them with googly eyes? And he's taking care of your siblings.
some of it
He's
is-
proving himself.
You
All
have
right.
some fair points, but some of it's also harder to believe just because they're high school students.
No,
High
they're not.
school
They're
age
already
kids.
graduated.
Did they?
Yeah.
Barely.
Like 1 year.
Barely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And their
I'm just
history
saying,
goes back to 10th grade.
I'm
like,
just saying, yeah, but remember he was like her first or whatever.
No,
Yeah, so it's just like I'm not obviously we will never like defend cheating.
she lost
But
her friend
like
over that first.
What Tony said?
she lost a friend.
Over that first.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm like, it's not so far fetched to me. Like the idea
guess.
of Steve always liking her was never been like, oh my god,
just-
no, that's never even crossed my mind. You know, even though I don't want it to be true, like
I think part of it is he realizes what he lost.
Yeah.
For the way he was.
Yeah, I guess. But
So-
like just him trying to find someone else for like the first few episodes and then not being successful kind of showcases
well,
to
what
me
is he
that,
supposed to do if Nancy's with the other guy?
well, that's the thing. Like it was close and
Serenata,
shut.
bro.
It was close and shut. The season before, it was
Yeah.
kind of close and shut. Like, oh, this isn't happening. But now that he's unsuccessful in his dating,
Why
his
didn't you
dating
watch
life-
this earlier so we could have like the long ass recap we had last
You know
time?
what? You're right. There's more important things
Jesus
to talk
Christ!
about.
Have you finished Ozark yet?
No, it's boring, dude.
Oh.
I already said that last time.
one of the greatest shows
last
ever.
few episodes.
Have you watched Ozark?
Kind of dragging.
I watched like maybe a few episodes, but that's it. I have so much trouble watching shows by myself. Like I swear I have ADHD and I get so distracted.
You know, and
You
I
gotta
love
watch
that-
Naruto so Danny can
Oh,
start watching
God.
it.
I watched some of that in high school. Back whenever the band kids were like, "Oh, we're watching anime or something."
The Shipley's season.
Shipley's,
The
Shipley's.
Shipley's.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you remember Esteban?
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, the guy that came like a long time ago to the podcast as a
Yeah.
guest. He sent me a message today, dude. He was spitting some wisdom. Like some
he say?
wisdom. He texted me this morning. He's like, sometimes you just have to shrug your shoulders, clock your head 15 degrees, and say in high pitched voice, "Absolutely." And I'm just like, bro, how do you just wake up one day and think about that? I don't know.
Yeah, like I was like, I feel what he's saying though. You do have to do that for now and
I think
every
so.
now and then.
Every morning. Maybe that's how I actually wake up
Yeah.
in the morning.
Oh,
and I hit the snooze button.
You know, speaking of Esteban,
Uh-huh.
he cut his hair.
He did.
Oh
that.
yeah, I
Look,
saw
look,
that.
look at this.
Míralo.
He looks like a beautiful lady on the left picture.
On the left.
Yeah, it's like, yo, if you saw that from the behind, you'd be like, damn, look at them
It's, like,
luscious
very
locks.
shiny and everything.
You know,
I don't know.
and then what?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then like, you know, he obviously like he had told us a while back that he was gonna donate his
Donate it.
hair. So that's so nice. I think he said it was like 3-4 years.
I wonder if that
Almost
all
three.
that hair is just for one single person, or
One
they
wig.
like
I'm pretty sure it's gotta be with just one wig.
one wig.
Yeah, because it's I think it has to be like a certain length.
Mm,
Yeah, but that's freaking dope. Congrats, Esteban.
yeah.
Cheers.
Did it say Astros in the back?
Yeah, he I think he painted, or Selena painted a giant wall for him in the back.
Ah.
Yeah, you see right there. So I think it was the first time he went to Ohio. So when he came back, he had that as a surprise.
Gotcha.
I think that's the story. I don't know if it's backwards. I'm pretty sure
If
that's
not,
it.
they have to come here and tell the
And
story.
bite me.
Yes, you can bite
Hey,
Oscar. too.
remember the other day you were talking shit about James?
I have never done such a thing.
So James is on vacation right now. And
That's why I said it. He's far away.
Yo, he's in Alaska. So the entire week, I'm like, bro, you gotta fucking fight a bear. You know, I was like, whatever you do, and then I started telling them about my Alaska facts from the horror stories.
Oh,
remember?
right.
Yeah, and
The
I
halfies.
was like, dude, like 1 in 200 people go missing. I was like, luckily you're gigantic; they can't lose you.
Yeah.
You know, but he posted this picture of himself next to a bear. You see?
Oh,
my
I think I
God.
saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Look at the size difference. Like, just goes to show how
Wait.
gigantic he is. I
Damn.
How tall is he?
think like 6'7". He
Oh
said.
my gosh,
wow.
that's tall.
Yeah.
really tall.
And
You had him on here before, right?
Yeah, he's a giant guru. Oh, you haven't met him, right? Yeah. He told me that his dad was even taller than him.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh.
Yeah, and I think his sister's also like tall and she plays volleyball. Yeah,
I mean,
but they're all
for
all
volleyball.
giants. They're all giants.
So what
It's-
you're saying
it's
is we shouldn't be afraid of bears.
well, as long as James is with you.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, I
Punch
told him
it,
punch
punch
it, and he's like, I wanted to.
You know, the scariest,
Yeah.
because I've seen like bear aftermath videos, but
Oh,
those don't really. What scared me the most was seeing there was a hunter up in one of those blinds that they
Yeah.
have in the trees. They were suspended up in the tree, and he saw a little couple of cubs, and the mama bear wasn't there. Like, he couldn't see her. It was nowhere in sight, and all he hears is just like a crunching sound, just and then like he looks over, and the bear was climbing the tree that he was
To get to him?
suspended on, and she just got up to his height and just like eyed him down and like sniffed around.
I remember
Making
that
sure-
one.
Yeah, making sure he wasn't a threat. Like,
Bro, I remember.
and then she just slowly descended. I
remember a different one.
Jeez.
I don't think she eyed
It
him.
was a
I
black
think,
bear, right?
Yeah.
don't remember.
I think
but-
the black bear was running from another bear.
No, but there was various ones.
Oh,
Like
okay,
that,
maybe.
But that one specifically, I can find for us, and you can hear the sound of like the crunching of the bark while the bear is climbing.
They climbed that thing so
yeah,
quick.
and it's just insane to me because something so heavy and like brute strength, it can climb. It's very agile.
Yeah.
It can run faster than us.
Yeah.
Like this animal needs to be nerfed, man. Like, this is-
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I think they say in Alaska there's one bear per every square mile.
That's
Wow,
insane.
that's
It's
crazy.
ridiculous. Yeah. So and no, whenever you were talking
And are
about
those are polar bears. That's
I wish
what
poor
do you mean?
polar bears. No,
I
it's
think
not
Tony
like-
was being for real,
Yeah,
though.
no.
Asking.
What's
Why
wrong
would
with
polar bears
and-
not live in the poles? This is Alaska. It's like grizzlies and black bears. They're not polar bears, bro.
Okay.
The polar bears are like
I'm
going
not aware
extinct,
of
bro.
the
Yeah.
demographics of bears in certain areas.
Whenever you were talking about the bear
I just
attacking
associate-
people,
I associate Alaska with snow, and I associate polar bears.
you know
with
there's
snow.
no penguins in Alaska.
I know that. You know who's? I know.
It's a Chiodo song.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, isn't that a song by them?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
No, but like whenever you were talking about the attacks, I remember there was one where like this guy barely survived.
Barely?
Like,
Jeez.
Give me my room job.
what did you say?
A rim job.
That was the joke. It's a rim shot. Come on. Yeah. So this dude had like his face like hanging off, like the bear.
I
like
saw that one. They were on the jet ski when he took the. It was the guy's dad.
Oh, was
right?
it? No,
Yeah.
I don't remember the story. I just remember like their claws are so sharp.
He actually recovered like
Yeah.
very very well actually.
Barely well.
I said very.
He barely recovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what the fuck is I talking about bears? Whoa, I'm not done with my recap.
I don't think you even said anything about your recap, did you?
I said that when I go see Thor.
He wanted.
Oh, the Thor.
And
Right.
then
right.
and then on Friday Thursday we had a company event.
yeah.
You know, I had my own company
That's the
event.
company event we need.
Yeah, dude. They always do it at the bar. They bring us papacitos, so we're eating good. Then it's an open bar, and freaking like the waiters come by and they're like, "I'm like, can I get a Crown and Coke?" She's like, "You want a double?" I'm like, "Of course."
Wow.
Just kept bringing them. Every time it started low because it's everything's comped.
Right.
So by the end of the night, I was fucking fucking. I was wasted.
You gotta
know?
get me in at that company.
Yeah. And this is luckily like the first time they did this was when our company got bought out by the even bigger company, and they had the same thing. We were at a bar, open bar, and oh my God, I'm pretty sure they regretted it. They're like, apparently we had a friend who worked like with the higher ups, and he's like, yo, they were all talking about the young kids and how fucked up they got.
The young kids.
Yeah, like because we're like we are a younger crowd compared to a lot of the older people there, and we were all drinking shots after shots after shots.
You're in the young crowd. I'm asking genuinely.
I'm still in my 20s, so yes,
Yeah.
yes,
It's
I
a
am.
genuine
not
question.
only that,
It
that
was
was
not a
like
slight.
that was like 4 years ago, so I was like 24. So
What was
I
4
was
years ago?
when my company got bought out.
Yeah, the first time he had
Yeah.
a old bar open.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
whenever
I thought you were still recapping.
No, well, I'm talking about last time. Last time was whenever
Oh, okay,
like I was
okay.
worried. I was like, oh my God, they're gonna think we're alcoholics.
My mistake.
Which they're right, you know, like no, they're absolutely right. Like I'm not faulting them for thinking that, but this go around, it started raining, and then it started hailing, and like we were right there under the techito, like the there's no doors, there's no windows, it's like literally just like plastic things, like because
Yeah.
it's at the Kirby's, it's like half bar, half open. And like all you really have to protect you is just like these plastic covers, and like you just see like the hail and everything just falling, and
Sounds very romantic.
it was not.
It's not.
It was not. And then on the way home, I called Danny, and I was like, dude, I was like, I need to stay awake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could hear it in your
Yeah,
voice.
I was with him too whenever you called, and I was like, "Is he okay?"
No.
He called him and he's like, Danny, I need you to cradle me like before.
Ah, yeah, Tony! One day we're just gonna start an episode like that, Oscar.
No,
have to.
no, we're not.
Yeah,
You
we just
gotta
have
do
to.
it.
The public is asking.
Yeah, I'm asking too.
Yeah, there you go, Tony. That Tony.
And on Friday, I took Friday off, so it was even better. So I had company event, drank a lot, like just chilled the whole Friday, and I think that's whenever I started working on music. Yeah,
Nice.
and then on Saturday we can finally get to it. We had our River Day. We went out. We had a lot of fun. And look, here's a little clip I made.
We went over to New
All right,
Braunfels.
you guys, we finally made it to beauty.
Dang, who's that muscular guy in the back?
You missed the whole joke. You interrupted the joke.
I'm so sorry.
He recorded this without me.
All right, you guys, we finally made it to Busey's.
BSCs.
Yeah, remember that TikTok? Like
heard it.
Yes.
everybody has seen it. I mean, anybody in Texas has seen that TikTok. Like this family arrives and they're like, "We made it to Busey's." It's Bucky's, or how Mexican call it, los Bukis.
Those bookies.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
You never heard Bukis? You haven't seen like the image? They literally photoshopped like the main singer onto the logo. It's like he looks like Jesus. Yeah, I'll show you it later.
I heard that one teacher TikToker, and he said one of the kids says Boosies.
Oh yeah, the one you were telling me.
Bussies.
Yeah,
The one I
Boosies,
I
yeah.
sent you one earlier from him. I sent one to Oscar.
Boosies.
It's so
Yeah.
funny. I don't know his name. He's the
And-
guy with the long hair in
Yes.
Texas.
And you said we
that
filmed this
guy.
without you. It's not
Yeah.
my fault. You drive slow.
No,
Like,
yeah, look.
you were supposed to
look,
keep up, bro.
Look, first of all,
Yeah.
usually whenever I
Excuses?
go on road trips, I just kind of like drive and kind of just not zone out because that sounds bad.
Yeah.
But like you kind of just you become one with the road and you just not really.
That's the best,
Oh my
best way to
gosh.
describe it.
But whenever you're caravanning,
were you
when you're
speed?
caravanning, you're constantly 100%. Like your mind has to be concentrated on keeping up with this person or figuring out what this person is doing.
Yeah.
It's not as peaceful of a drive as whenever you're just a one car
Yeah.
thing.
I thought
know?
it was pretty peaceful.
There was a study about that. You know how sometimes you're driving and you become one with the road?
Yes.
To use your words.
Yes.
One of the things they showed was that you actually drive in a much more straight line when you become one with the road than when you're actually paying attention.
Yeah.
Now, the downside of it is that if something happens, your attention takes longer to pick up. So, like, someone cuts you off,
Yeah.
it takes longer to, oh, shit.
See,
Slightly
Tony,
longer,
so you're
slightly
actually
longer.
more of a danger on the road than anything else.
Well, he's less of a danger, but he's less likely to catch someone who's of a danger to him.
I feel like that happens a lot though. Like sometimes I'm driving
Yeah.
and I get somewhere and I'm like, I don't even remember driving here.
Yeah.
Like
Sometimes it just
you
happens.
just zone
You're
out.
like, man, I was really
Muscle
driving out
memory.
there."
yeah, you're like I was just zoned out. I don't even remember driving.
But yeah, I was telling Salma as I was driving, like, man, this is a little more stressful than just a regular road trip because I'm having to keep up with you. I put that car in sport mode. I was like,
I'm actually really, really happy with how the car performed because it's the first little road trip I take with the
Oh,
Bronco.
really? Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the whole intention you had, was like taking the Bronco out on the.
Yeah, because we've
Everything.
never done anything like that with it, and it was good. I think I only had like one entire full tank of gas was enough for back and forth, which is really, really cool.
No, we filled up at Buc-ee's. I think she was like at half a tank, and then we had to fill up on the way back, maybe like an hour into it.
Yeah.
Because she was maybe had like less than 100 miles. I think it performed well, but because I had it in sport mode almost the entire time, I was gunning that thing. You know,
Yeah.
I was ripping it. You know, because I'm just used to being able to do that
Yeah.
in my car.
Yeah, no. So sometimes I had to catch myself. I was telling Eric, I was like, without even noticing, you look down, you're going 85.
Oh, that was like the minimum for me.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's just
They need to
you don't
increase
even-
the speed limit on the left
because
lane.
I think it was like
At least on the left
75.
lane.
I think it was like 75 was out there on the roads in between the towns.
Yeah, that's 75.
I think that's that part that screws everything up whenever it changes from 75 to like freaking 60. Because like everybody, like all the traffic jams we hit were like right before little
Yeah,
towns. There was
and
no
And not
accidents.
to
Yeah.
mention, there was a lot of
Yeah.
like construction zones. They weren't doing any
Yeah.
construction, but they had those orange signs.
And they've been
out.
like that
They
for
were
a
saying
long
50.
time.
They were saying 55 or
Yeah.
50 every time, and like it's just like there was nothing going on, but
Yeah.
they still have those signs up. And then those
Yeah.
roads, the grooved pavement, was so
Yeah.
loud. Like,
Oh,
you can't hear
yeah.
anything in
Yeah.
the car when those are there.
I think a lot of it has to do with when they have those concrete barriers too, because people slow down.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
whenever I'm
Well,
riding
it's,
with him,
it's a lot more nerve wracking.
Yeah.
Restricted. You don't have as much space. you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like when I'm riding with him, like I'm like pressing the imaginary brake and stuff, like and whatnot. And I'm like, you're so close to that wall. You're so close to that wall. Like watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
well,
I drive good. I drive good.
sometimes Danny has a really heavy foot.
I think I'm
Really?
just. He said it's probably because I'm so used to driving that
is true.
not being in
is
control
true.
like makes me like.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
how.
no,
That's
like,
how I would. I think Salma
I-
drove once or twice.
Yeah.
and I was like, you know what? I'll take it.
No, it does, man. It does.
Hey, I'm a good driver.
For me, the time I realized that was one time when my dad was driving. And I was like, dude, this dude is driving crazy as hell. And I look over and I'm like, that's how fast I drive. I'm crazy as hell.
It just feels
but it
different.
feels
Yeah.
different.
It
Yeah.
No, don't you remember? I think I talked about it after I went to California that like because I got in a big accident.
You went to California?
Yeah, like
Is
last
this
summer.
Like, is this like your Athens flex? I'm not liking it.
No,
Ah.
this was last summer. Like mine's more recent, and it has to do with my trauma. So like honestly, like whenever I was having like a panic attack when my dad was driving, and like because over there's like
You
it's on the
drove
mountains.
to
There's a bunch of
California?
we had a rental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's whenever I drove the Prius, and the Prius is fucking sick. I would never talk
Really?
shit about Prius ever again. Yo, can you imagine getting 55 miles to the gallon?
That's insane.
That's
Really?
fucking sick.
It's a hybrid, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a hybrid.
And it sounds like a spaceship whenever you're like idle. Yeah, and so it was really quite like it. I gained so much respect for the Prius, but I realized that whenever I started driving, I'm on this fucking curves hitting 80s and shit, and I'm like, dude, my dad's asleep, and I'm like, I was just having a panic attack because I didn't have any control. And that's whenever I realized that that's exactly what it is. Whenever you're in the car and like you're freaking out, odds are you drive it just as bad as they do, but you're freaking out because you're not in control.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and like I got in my accident a hydroplane, so that's literally like my whole thing was,
Yeah.
Like when you had the Mustang.
yeah. So
remember those
let's get
days.
back to BUCs.
Oopsies.
Oh, foot pause. I have a problem with Busey's. They changed their cookies recipe. What's up with that?
Yeah, what is up with that? I have never had their cookies, but I'm with Danny on this.
Yes.
I was gonna be like, I've never had them, and,
never-
No.
and then you were all like, yeah. I was like, are there cookies?
No,
Like,
here's the thing. When he said that, I was like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
It's solidarity. We
But
gotta
thank
do
you
it.
for the support. No, because
Yo, fuck the new cookies.
bring back the old chef. No, but I don't know what's up. The old cookies were really good.
It's
You
okay.
gotta-
Stacie can make them for you
Well,
now.
that's
It's
every
true.
time we go have cookies now. I'm like, well, maybe you just think they're not as good because you had my cookies.
Oh,
I want to barf. They're so cute.
I wasn't
I
sure
make
which one to
good
hit.
homemade chocolate
You know, she says, "Oh, I'm gonna make cookies."
No,
so you
she makes bomb ass
no,
cookies.
but she was like, "So you can take some to the guys in the
You've tried-
podcast."
you've
Now,
tried the
now,
cookies too.
she brought Danny brought them some, but you left early.
I forgot to hand them out mid podcast, and you and I think Eric was here. I forgot who was here, and they left,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, we forgot the cookies," and Oscar's like, "That's fine, I'll eat them." And he ate them all.
gosh.
That was last episode.
no, that
No,
was
no.
not.
That was a long time ago. That was a long
I
time.
think there was another time too. I made like homemade brownies and he
just-
That's
forgot.
funny. That was
Oh.
Eric was here last episode.
He comes by so often.
Yeah.
I invited him for another episode
What?
Oh my
because we're gonna
gosh.
do the tortilla thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
No spoilers for next
No
episode.
Cookies. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Subscribe.
What's up with the cookie
It's
recipe,
tortillas
bro?
because they're Mexican.
What?
Earlier, y'all saw I was drinking that orange Monster.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tony, I greeted Tony at the door, and he's like, pick one, and I was like, which one do you think I would like, bro? He's like, the orange one, because it's jarritos or something like that.
I brought
Who gave me this one?
Yeah, he was
Because
right.
of
It tasted like jarrito. It was so good. I'm not even
I
mad
was-
at
That's
it.
the problem. Is like
what's
you
wrong?
racist, but thank you.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm gonna take this 23andMe, so y'all can't call me racist anymore. All right?
Bro, I did my 23andMe. I'm like 60% European. And I'm just like, oh
It's
shit.
gonna be like 80% white for me. No,
Oh my gosh.
no, actually, the light complexity comes from my mom, but that comes from Spain and Portugal.
Yeah.
According to her,
According to her.
that's still white though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the topics at hand. I'm sorry.
It's Spanish white, so it's a
Spanish
little,
white.
not better, but
Yeah,
a little.
If anything, more
Wow.
sophisticated than Mexican.
Oh yeah, did Stacy show you the TikTok that's all like every family has a white chick or whatever?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
That's-
It's so true now.
That's me. That's me.
All right, so wait, cookie, so we can get back to the
Dale,
video.
dale. That's
Oh.
it. That means
You
I'm
should have
saying. Bookies.
The
If you want-
Buc-ee's, the Buc-ee's blueberry muffins. That's like the second best blueberry muffins I've ever.
Ever.
had.
Okay,
You gotta-
I'll
you gotta
add
have
them
those.
to the.
I only ever get like their barbecue sandwiches.
Those are good too.
Ah,
Yeah,
bro,
those
I
are good
never
too.
Here's the
I
thing.
never get anything
Okay,
else.
so when we went to visit her
Oh, they have
family,
good jerky too.
Oh, I like their
Oh,
turkey
right.
jerky.
That's all right.
I got their barbecue sandwich. It's good for someone who likes barbecue. The
Which
sauce.
one?
I don't like barbecue
Which
sauce.
one? Did you get chopped beef, sliced beef?
I
Did
think-
you get-
I think no. Actually, I think I got the brisket.
Yeah. That's what you got.
Oh, yeah, I think they also have like. Oh, I think the brisket one's fine.
There's a
I
lot of
tried the
different
brisket one.
sandwiches.
they-
You
But
gotta
I
be
don't
very
like barbecue
specific.
sauce though, and they always come already
Did you
with.
not have barbecue sauce on Saturday?
I tried it, but I'm like, nah, it's better
He
just like
doesn't
that.
like it.
I don't like it.
You just
Let's continue with this, okay?
I just don't like it.
Back to Busey's.
We need a. This is for the Guru vlog.
What was this?
Oh look!
Oh,
Once
okay.
again, Tony's not there, bro.
Okay,
where,
look.
where were you at, bro?
We were looking for parking. We were looking for parking for 30 minutes. This
That's just
place
because you
was
didn't want to
packed,
pay.
man.
It was.
What do you mean I didn't want to pay? They,
you
even
found
the
free
valets-
parking.
Even the valet services were packed, man.
No, yeah,
looking
it was really
I was
packed.
looking.
Is it
everywhere.
always like that?
No.
It looked very.
Okay?
no,
well,
I
to
think
be
it's because
fair,
of this heat wave. I think it
to
was the
be
heat
fair,
wave.
we were a little behind on our schedule that we had planned.
Yeah.
And we were like midday. Everybody was there. You know, even the people that wake up late. You know, we were there late.
Yeah.
Okay, this was like 2:00. We didn't get in the water until like 3.
Yeah. Which is, it's just
So-
to be fair, we made a lot of pit stops and
And then we were
normally
we were-
did.
It was a
Oh, but
caravan.
you stayed late at Walmart. You went back into Walmart after we left.
You didn't know that
that's-
though.
Yes, you did. I think you saw them, right? Or was it the other
No,
stuff?
it was probably the
okay.
otder one.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
the other one.
I'm not trying to point blame. I'm not blaming anyone. But the original plan was that Salma was going to use the shoes that she already had. Turns out that she had unloaded those prior, and she completely spaced on that. You know, and it's
Oh,
not
so
her
when she
fault.
walked out,
And
she
it's not
still
her fault
thought
because-
she had those shoes. I
We were
got you.
all underprepared. You know, like I didn't have a hat, I didn't have shades, I didn't have the shoes either. but
I only brought water.
Yeah,
That was
all
like-
all I brought was my water bottle. I was like, I don't know.
Because we were thinking of buying drinks over there and like dump them into the.
And then all of y'all had
Jugs.
the Buc-ee's hats. I thought y'all brought those.
Tony,
Y'all
I
bought
saw
those
you
at Buc-ee's.
in Buc-ee's, and I
know.
told you you
were
need
like,
a hat.
You were like, hey, did you bring your big hat? Or do you have a big hat? And I was like, no, man, I should have brought one. Nobody told me that y'all found those at
we
Buc-ee's.
were wearing like the Buc-ee's
Hey,
logo hats.
I
on.
didn't see the bottoms.
Look at the screen right
You know
now.
what? I'm respectful. I keep it at an eye level. I'm not looking under your hat or anything. Man. Like,
I'm taller than you. You would have seen it.
Stand up.
Like the camera's not even
Okay.
Yeah.
Back. Okay, we were looking for parking. I'm sorry. We didn't get all the good memories with y'all.
We still got good ones. Don't worry.
Just
Yeah.
Photoshop them in there.
What's a video? It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder.
They are all videos.
No, don't give them video editing ideas.
That's Danny's work. Yeah, but like, do you guys hear like the cool little vlog music I have in the background?
A ver.
Like,
Is this copyright free?
yes, of course, man. I'm always prepared, bro.
There you go.
Look, so I
There I am right there.
actually posted this terrible video clip just because it shows how like much of a burden Android users are.
You didn't have to stop it like right at that frame. I don't know. It's
Well,
like-
I think that
It's
was
not my
that
best
the
frame
video
right
that Eric
Eric
sent.
sent, yeah.
It's because he sent it to text.
No,
That's
but
a-
he would have sent it to me. It would have been a good quality.
if he
Right.
sent
Yeah.
it through Instagram or anything else, it would have been good.
Why does it affect it? Because first of all,
It has to do-
it has to do with the phone companies. They don't
It has
want
to do with the phone company.
Yeah,
But
it's text. Yeah.
it was sent through an iPhone, and what ruined it? The Android. So my statement still stands. And look at Tony. Look at them arms, boy.
Oh my god.
You know, and look, you see me with my big old hat.
Bro,
Yeah, I
you look
see
like
that.
480p. What's up with that?
Oh wait, is that you right there?
Yeah,
That
that's
looks
it.
like a
Yeah.
heart.
And like there's Danny and Stacy
¿Qué estamos haciendo? Oh.
just chilling. We're straight chilling, bro.
It was very
look,
gra-
look,
Ah,
what
look
were
at
you doing, bro?
Kim
What
Jong-un.
were you
Nothing.
doing?
Who invited Kim Jong-un?
I was flexing. You know how gratifying it is that you mentioned my arms? I didn't say anything.
Yeah. But now that Danny pointed it out, that is King Jong-un. Like we couldn't tell. Look at the
Oh,
quality. You know?
Everybody was singing.
Yeah,
Was
so
this the
I made sure the music was louder than what they were singing because on the way back they were singing. It was
Was it Akon?
yeah, it was Akon.
Yeah,
It was
Akon.
Akon. It was Akon, and everybody in the bus was just like
What was
singing
the
the song.
I don't remember.
Nobody wants to see us together.
Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
Yeah, well, that one.
That
Yeah.
one.
So
But I got you.
yeah,
That one.
exactly. Before we get claimed for our terrible singing there, but yeah, but that was pretty much it. And then I got a couple pictures of the whole
That was
group.
so fun. As underprepared as I was, I didn't get burnt at all because I actually put on sunscreen.
Yeah.
And
Oh, hold on.
brought a bunch of alcohol. I was buzzed when we got
Yeah.
off.
So look, here's the whole group. There you.
Hey, you didn't
finally,
send this
you
picture.
made it
You didn't send this
into.
picture.
I haven't gotten around to it, bro. You know,
Good
Danny
picture.
looks like he's about to cut my grass.
Man, and you said that.
I can make those jokes.
I can make those
He's
jokes
my
too.
look at the skin complexion.
Danny.
That's Chase right there next to Eric.
Chase.
Yeah, it's just a
Come
white boy
on,
name.
man.
And then
so,
look,
¿cuánto vas a pagar?
I really cut it. I cut it
Oh, you cut it
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah, but see, it was nice. We had a great trip. I
was good.
enjoyed
It
it.
was fun.
Like, so they don't let you take bottles or cans into the river. So we just filled up a bunch of tumblers with a bunch of alcohol and just enjoyed ourselves.
Crazy.
You know,
Crazy.
Obviously, Eric and Stacy went with us. We had a great time. I had fun. Stacy, did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun. It was a good time.
Yeah. The only gripe I had was the water was low.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
all the
So
rocks.
apparently this is as low as it's been in like over like 70
I
years.
scraped my
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah.
I did too.
I got
did too. And I have
I
no
got
butt.
hit bad.
So,
No, so I
you-
actually bought my own personal floaty.
wait, what?
Are you saying I have?
No, I'm saying that I have no butt. So I'm the.
Remember,
you
like
heard
you
that,
were
right?
his background for a long time too.
I know.
Yeah, right.
No,
yeah, he has a point.
Yeah, you want to see his background right now?
No, wait, no.
Yeah.
lo
What is he got
No,
on
I'm just
here?
kidding.
No lo pongas.
No.
No lo pongas.
But no, like I bought my own floaty because I was like, yo, I want something more comfortable because the ones that you have are all donuts, so your legs are sticking up. So I bought one that was like a throne. The only problem is I'm more into the water than everybody else.
It was. Yeah.
With the water being lower, as soon as we hit like low spot, dude, I was getting my ass beat by fucking rocks, man. It was so bad. And
That
then
was so
not
funny.
only that, it got to the point where like I started like I fell over and they're just like floating away. Everybody's like, we're over here,
Well,
here. And I'm like, dude, you guys can literally stop. Just stand up.
No, if
And I'm
we
like,
stand
I'll
up, we
fucking-
hit the rocks.
No, you can stop. You can stop. You guys can stop.
tried.
Okay,
I
to
tried
be
to
fair-
stop, and Danny was like, "No, keep going." And I was like, "No, we can't leave him
We-
behind."
okay,
and he
no-
said, "Keep going."
No,
we
because
did
that
it-
was the
Dude,
fastest.
did you hear her?
Yes, no, I was there.
So you said keep going.
For
Okay,
there,
look,
for that,
He
for
said,
that.
"Keep going till later."
Yes,
To
because
be
that.
fair, we did eventually stop.
Look,
It's 'cause-
but we
look,
all had to get
I-
situated.
whenever-
The thing is,
Whenever-
that part was the fastest stream
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
whole
it
road.
was.
We
It
were
was.
like about to bump with a bunch
Look.
of people, so I'm like, no, keep going, Oscar. He's a strong
They
man.
could have moved
Can I-
over to the side
Can I
and
give some
stopped.
context? Can I give some
They
context,
didn't.
please?
No. I'm not done talking. I'm telling the story. Okay. So look, whenever we got into there, like, you know, like I didn't realize how low the water was. But, you know, I was helping everybody get settled into their things and everything.
Yeah.
I was being so helpful.
Yeah, I
you
helped
know?
too.
And then I end up moving a little back, and like some people are like about to crash into me. So I move over. But then there's this lady trying to stop herself, and she fucking grabs my ass. You know, I was like, no, don't try to stop yourself with my
Oh my
ass.
gosh.
You know, I was groped. Then I was abandoned by my friends, you know, my family. You know,
Your family?
Yeah, you.
Oh, right.
That's good.
You know, so wait, no, not only that. Whenever I got there, we were waiting in line to fill up the floaties, because if you have your own, you have to wait for the air compressor. You know, so there was like a whole bunch of frat bros out there like crying because they didn't let them in because they didn't have tumblers.
Yeah.
They had to drink all their beer ahead of time. So this was still like what like around noon, right?
Yeah.
So they're all like, "Yo, anybody want a shotgun a beer?" So I shotgunned a beer with like a bunch of frat bros. You know, it was cool. We were like dabbed it up. We were friends. You know, so whenever they abandoned me, they're all like, "Well, you know what? Maybe he can go with his frat bros." You know, so you guys abandoned me.
That?
Wait,
Every-
no one said
that.
like
Nobody said
yeah,
that.
they did.
Who
I
said
think
that?
Eric and Stacy did.
Oh no, I would never said.
I
You
didn't
never said that,
I
Tony.
didn't say that.
These are
I didn't
fucking
know about the
liars.
We
frat bros.
we moved ahead a little bit, but we were like, we gotta wait for
I didn't
Oscar.
even know about the dude bros. Oh, what you're saying? This is a
Frat
dude bro
guys.
podcast now?
No, never.
the dude bro.
Yo,
podcast.
but you know, women shouldn't have IGs if they have boyfriends.
Wait.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
What?
No
That's a
Instagram.
real conversation.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I ended up joining Alpha Kappa, you guys.
Alpha
You know,
Kappa.
yeah, even after being abandoned, you know.
So that was your admissions test to just chug a beer with them.
Shotgun
Shotgun a beer, bro.
That's not too bad from the stories that people share.
No, yeah.
That's the best thing. You
I heard that they have to limit their hazing, you know.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yo, but whenever I was ordering my throne, you know, like I was reading like reviews and I came across these. Danny, can you please read this for us? Let me zoom in.
Fellas and ladies, you will not be disappointed in your purchase. I had previously purchased many of the discount store floats over the years with little to no joy for my wife. She would always complain that they were uncomfortable, too small, stuck to her, etc. She was never happy when she had a cookie sheet of loaded nachos in front of her. You see, my wife is a fairly large woman by most livestock comparisons. We can't go to a county fair without someone putting a bit on her. That big. Well, I got this float, and after blowing it up, I was a little skeptical. I thought, no way was this going to keep her afloat. I even purchased the box with the guy on it, because the woman on the other box was about one-tenth
my
her size.
God.
To my surprise, she got on and started bobbing around the pool like a tugboat trudging through rough seas. In my mind, there was no way this would last 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes, and that float was still floating. 2 hours later, when it was time for dinner, my wife was finally willing to get out of the pool. She came charging out of the water like an orca, coming on shore to ravage a seal, and this float didn't skip a beat.
What the heck?
And 236 people found this helpful.
Oh my god.
Chris L, greatest review ever.
Yo,
Hey.
I swear, whenever I read that, I was like, yo, this dude is not married. No way in hell.
probably-
It makes it even funnier to
Yeah.
believe that he is.
Uh,
But yeah, but
I mean, it gives them a good rep, I think.
yeah, definitely
the-
helps to review people out,
Absolutely.
you know. But yeah, so
Oh, so, you know, there was a somewhat of a fiasco a while ago about awards going on
you
and
mean
stuff like
our
that.
first scandal? It was like bigger than Watergate.
Wow.
Yo,
The-
dude, you were like Monica Lewinsky.
It's like
and
Monica Lewinsky.
Why am I the old corrupt white guy?
do you want to be Monica Lewinsky? Exactly.
Exactly.
I rest my case. So there's a lot of corruption behind the scenes.
No, I think the awards were called the obviously not rigged awards. I think that was the
I
title.
like how yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so but you know we had the little certificates, but there were actually some trophies, and you know
Oh.
they take some time to arrive. So
Okay.
Stacie went and picked them up,
Oh,
and
that's so nice.
and so we got your trophies. Would you like to see it?
Yeah. Are they?
I don't think it can get any worse than it was
Okay,
last
I'm
time.
gonna get up. I'm gonna be off camera, so those people who are watching, relax. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need the commencement speech music in the background.
Oh,
yeah, but I want yeah, but I think
got
like
it.
all that's like royal like
Commencement speech.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably.
Here it is. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
All right. So
Are we on frame?
who do we go
Yeah,
first?
I can still see him.
whatever you reach in first.
All of us.
All right.
I can see all of y'all.
Yeah, we should be. All right. So first of all is for Tony.
Oh,
Tony
The
gets
best.
an award.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
I
let
like
him
this so
read the
far.
award. It's in the front, so you have to
This is
flip
in the
it.
shape of a microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one of those right now. Prince Tony. Okay, I like my title. Okay, best mijo of the podcast king. Hey, I'll take it.
Oscar, now you get your award.
Oscar just was like, "What is this?"
Oh, he just gets a regular old dude.
Lord Oscar, best cousin of the podcast.
say it in the microphone.
Yeah.
In the microphone. In the microphone.
It says Lord Oscar, best cousin.
You're the best
Wow.
cousin, bro.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's where I'm.
How many cousins do we have?
A lot.
Okay, and the
Okay.
fact that you got the title, imagine.
I refuse to read the last part though.
You don't have to read it.
I still
Tony read
Just
it.
read the first part.
No, I don't trust you. What you
I was gonna put
pointing
applause.
at? Oh,
Your
it says,
trophy.
Lord Oscar, best cousin.
Oh, the pod. Oh my
Yeah, the best cousin. Bam.
Thank you, Stacie.
But
Even though it's still rigged, it has
it's
nothing's
the
changed.
obviously not rigged awards. In fact, she got an award for real at work for best prankster or something
Oh
like that.
yeah, I did.
All right, quick question: were there any other pranksters? Because
There's other people work that
by
prank.
default,
By
you are the
default.
best.
No, there's other people at work that prank, like Mr. Ray and them.
All
like,
right.
You know,
who's
they prank.
who's watching and subscribing
Yeah.
to the
Mr. Ray
podcast?
isn't as good
Oh,
of a
he
prankster
did
as you are.
comment and vote for Danny.
Yeah,
too,
there you
Mr.
go.
Ray.
Then he's not a good prankster at all. Yo, you didn't deserve that award, bro.
Mr. Ray, don't listen to Oscar. He's just the Lord.
I'd like to say thank you to the Award Academy for this,
Yeah.
for recognizing the best mijo, especially considering the upcoming news.
Oh yeah, there's new mijos. Oh,
There's
you're
new
about to
mijos.
lose that fucking
yeah,
award.
about to
bro.
lose it.
Hey, You're about to lose it.
Espérate, before we get there, I stopped by the school because you actually got another award. You got another award, and I figured I would just present it on the podcast. So
What is this?
here you go.
What is
You
this?
see, look at the size
What
of these
is
awards.
Wow.
So freaking ridiculously how rigged
Is
this
this
is.
Oh my
Obviously
god!
not.
It says Stacie Lynn Birchfield, best podcast guest. Now all the other guests are gonna be mad.
That's the one.
Applause!
Ready the arms.
Applause!
James, Joel, Eric, Eric. Yo, you better come in swinging next time, boy.
I don't think Eric minds. He broke a pipe right now. Oh look, they're plotting something. Beso.
Oh, Renato,
Renato.
bring the lions.
The Lions.
I always hear that you talk mess about the guests, so you better not talk mess about me.
Oh, it's coming.
Ooh.
It's coming.
You know what? Give me that back.
So, obviously, the Award Academy is flawed, so I don't know if any of these should be trusted.
Yeah,
But I'm still the best mijo.
You're still the best, mijo.
for now.
For now.
For now.
Do we bring the mijos?
Yeah, you can bring them. Mijos.
Okay, well, y'all talk about something.
Yeah. So, Danny has had this lifelong dream of being a real daddy. You know, he's tried but failed for so long.
He wants to be what?
You know, a real daddy, bro.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah, but but he doesn't chill anymore now. You know why? Because look,
Ooh.
now he is finally a real daddy.
Here we go.
Look at that. He finally got his dog.
Yeah.
Bring the applauses, bro.
Okay,
Bring the
let's go,
applauses
let's
back.
go, let's go.
Yeah.
Say
This is
something.
Pato Guru.
Yeah, the Pato Guru.
Pato Guru debut.
Oh,
Oh, no. Careful with the dog.
oh no. It's okay. We have three.
He actually
got three.
of them.
We got three.
Wait,
Patito's just
which
like
is that
me.
one? Is that the one with the fro?
No, this is not the one with the fro.
Go get the one with the
so-
fro.
I'll go get the one with the fro.
See, that's probably Tony.
No, yeah, because you tried to jump for
Yeah,
it.
because there's three of them, you know.
They're running from it.
Freaking running in
They do not want to be
circles.
touched. I tried to grab one earlier, and they walked all into their water bowls and everything. They did not want to be touched.
No, they freak me out. Like,
This one has a little fro in the back. I don't know if you can see it.
That is Danny.
This is me.
So we like I named him after the gurus, even though it's not my place. But yeah, but that's Oscar over there.
Actually,
like,
you know-
y'all left Oscar all alone
He's by
again.
himself.
He's working on his music. Leave him alone.
Oh no, I have two. Oh, they feel all warm. And the lamp.
Oscar, let him.
He's on that grind set.
That's Oscar.
Look, just how I used to carry you before.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah. This is Oscar right here.
Just like old
So-
times, right, Danny?
We got 3 little duckies.
I was there when you would carry him. Like
Yeah.
They're more calm when they're together.
Yeah, they're chill. But anyways, we're taking names, so leave a comment. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I already named them.
You did?
I don't get why you. Keep
well, I
asking.
mean, you know, we want, I want to engage the audience. You know,
My first thing was Huey, Louie, and Dewey, which are Donald Duck's kids. I mean, his nephews.
nice.
His nephews. Or we have Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
and Theodore.
You know that Alvin and the Chipmunks. Or remember we were trying to go through all the trios I wear. It's Ed,
Yeah.
Ed, and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie. Yeah.
We got ale, lager, and stout.
Oh!
I kind of like that
I've never been more proud of Tony than right now.
What? There's a reason why-
I think
That's kind of an insult.
I think I'm about to cry.
one. There's a reason why he's the best mijo. You know.
Give me that award. I'm about to hand it back to you.
Wait. Oh, okay. There you go. Officially nominated, not just by
And
the award
to-
academy.
Principito Tony.
Oh, I kill Oscar.
Best.
No.
No.
His name is Stout.
yes.
Wait, so it was lager, stout, and what?
Ale.
Ale. So
or
you're
sour. Or
which
sour.
one are you?
I'll be sour.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you're
I'm lager.
You're lager.
Yeah.
Lager. Lager.
Oscar
Yeah.
Stout.
Yeah, I'm stout. That's the perfect
That's
one.
perfect.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Your award.
Thank you. Best mijo. I've been here the whole time.
Best duck naming guru.
I'm gonna put them back. If
Yeah.
y'all want to see,
Freaking
if y'all want to
out.
see more of them, go check us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. See, clearly my award's not rigged because I got Danny Ducks and brought them to the podcast.
Look, first of all, what
That feels a little biased.
you know
though.
what? You know what? They keep flaunting how much they rigged the selection.
Yeah.
I say stop the steal.
Yes.
We're storming your house again on the 6th. And you know what? I'm about to destroy y'all's relationship.
Oh.
We need the whiteboard. Bring the
Hey,
whiteboard.
let's go. This is y'all right now.
Is this one of those
Why does it gotta be
quizzes? 'Cause
white?
Yes,
I inferred this was gonna
One of those
happen.
questions.
I told him the other day, I was like, they're gonna give us one of those quizzes with those questions on it.
Yeah.
See who knows.
Yeah.
Yes, quizzes normally have questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want us to use it or it's for you guys?
So it's actually gonna be Stacey's gonna write her answer, and after she writes it, you have to answer it.
I have
So-
to guess what she writes.
Yeah.
Dale.
Hey,
Yeah.
no cheating.
It's Daniel for
Yeah.
everything.
Oh wait, let me
Danny,
get a marker.
headphones.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Daniel for every question.
Sure.
No.
Who do you hate?
Oh, hey, tranquila, eh?
Hey, who do you hate?
I have to
Ramon.
make sure it's a good quality.
Yeah, and you have to make
marker.
sure he can't see it because then he's a cheater. And technically, both of y'all
Oh,
cheated
he was
because
cheating
y'all
on
rigged
that
the
speed
election.
game.
No, that's
Oh,
not
I
true.
saw that too.
That's
He
not
was
true.
cheating.
That's
You were
not
a
true.
freaking cheater,
He
bro.
That's
was
not
cheating.
true, bro.
He said I was cheating.
Yeah.
I'm just quick.
Okay, so a lot of these questions also like tend to come up here on the podcast.
I bet.
Every now and then, And one of our biggest conversation, I'm always posting the TikTok about it. The conversation of what movies did we binge growing up came up.
Ooh.
So this is it's worded like Stacey's asking you the question,
I
Danny. Okay,
remember that episode.
what was my favorite movie growing up?
Okay.
Okay, so she has to write down.
Yeah, she
what
has to write
thinks
it
She
down.
has
his
to write
favorite
down
movie
what
was.
my favorite movie
No,
is.
no, her own.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Oscar's favorite movie. You have to
No.
write Oscar's favorite movie.
Not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. And then you gotta
You
answer
have to
that.
guess it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Favorite
Okay,
movie
and-
growing up.
Don't answer your
Can I
favorites
say
because the
something?
questions are gonna go back.
We're gonna
I
flip
can't,
them.
I can't see the board.
Yeah.
Can I say something? No, don't show me the board.
Are you gonna keep track?
Don't show me the. No, I just want to.
Well,
guess.
there's
I
only
want-
5 questions,
I
so
wanna take a
it'll
guess.
be
I want
easy.
to take a guess. Can I take a guess?
Take a guess.
Was Tom Hanks in it?
No.
Okay, all right, that's it. Okay, go
It
ahead.
could have been a lot of things. He was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, it's Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. And this is like cartoons or just like in general, any movie?
His was Nacho Libre.
Right,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Wow.
You're
Are you guessing
Growing
that
up.
just because I have a southern accent?
no, his was
Wait,
not.
no, if
Forrest Gump.
that was it would be like yours would be like holes or something like that.
Holes.
And nobody's getting
all
it
right,
right.
Danny, you got 10 seconds.
Well, I know she likes that Halloween movie, not the slasher film,
10.
the
Oh,
cartoons.
Hocus
9.
Pocus, not that.
No.
8.
Bro,
No,
don't
stop
tell him,
helping.
don't
But
tell
that's
him.
not the answer.
Okay, so don't tell him
That's
that.
not the
Can't tell
answer.
him that.
She's not
You
telling me.
gotta
That's not
let
the
him
answer.
fail
6.
on his own.
5,
Oh wow.
Stranger
4,
Things.
3,
Come on, Danny. You gotta put something
2.
out there. Put something out
I
there.
don't know this one.
1.
I don't know.
Ah!
I don't know.
Okay, we got Danny.
Boo. Shut up, bitch. I did. What was it?
Okay,
It's the
the
land
answer-
before
the
time,
land
bro.
before
Yo,
With the
time.
dinosaur.
we're dinosaur
Yeah.
bias on this podcast, and you
We
can't
are.
even guess that.
Wow. This is Danny right now.
Pretty much.
-1 for Danny.
So now, do I do it or does she go to the next
no.
question?
That's next question. Well, let's do all 5 so that we get her score, and then we do all yours.
Hey, what's your favorite chocolate?
No, stop. All right. So I messed up. I was supposed to flip them. We were gonna start off really easy. I'm just gonna go and say like, what's my favorite color?
Ooh.
Oh, you know
For her?
that.
Yeah, for her.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Wait until she
Yeah,
writes
wait
it.
until she writes it.
Okay, now come on, Danny. You don't want to be
The
in that
color
booth.
of my skin.
You don't
No.
wanna-
Yellow. Yellow.
Okay,
I
Yellow.
was like, he knows
And-
I
that.
know that
So
one.
and that's just me being nice because so we can get some
Show
points
Danny,
on the
show
board.
Danny. Tell him what it was.
Oh, he knew it.
Yeah,
yellow.
yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, that was you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny, like that was just us being nice.
Thank
'cause
you.
we
Thank
wanted
you.
to get some
Keep
points on
being
the board.
nice, bro.
No. Next
Okay.
question.
I bet.
And you got 0
Okay.
points.
What song am I obsessed with right now?
Dang.
Yeah, so it's not what's my all-time favorite. It's like which one right now.
Well,
Nah, wait. Let her finish writing.
Yeah, she's got to finish. I want to see it too.
Yeah, so
Come on,
good luck
Danny.
with this. She listens to a lot of indie stuff,
Y'all
bro.
had a whole
but
road
there's
trip.
a few that she's.
Oh,
What happened?
my
Oh.
hand. That happens at work.
Like,
Oh.
I was gonna say like back in school, right?
Well,
Okay.
there's two, but I don't know that she'd be obsessed with them.
Well,
Well,
Every time you
you
get in
gotta
the
pick
car,
one.
which
gotta
one's
say one,
playing?
bro.
Which one's playing every time?
well, I guess running
I
up
see-
that hill, but
You know what? And
is it bathroom light?
can I see? Can I see it?
Wait, Son to Me? No.
Oh,
Close
oh.
to You by Dayglow.
It's the one you
Oh,
just saved.
well, yeah, but I like that one.
You know
You
what?
just saved
Yeah.
that
I
one.
was
Yeah.
just listening to Today Glow the other day because they
They keep popping up on Instagram.
I
Can
like
I
their
call
music.
you tonight? That one's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Oscars. You said all my music's like upbeat indie music.
Yeah. So like that's all she was playing on the way home.
Yeah.
You know, she was
Yeah.
DJ. Yeah, yo, I honestly like
Because that song I had
running
never.
up the hill. Like she kept posting.
Yeah,
about
on
it.
it, but that song I had never heard it.
You know what?
She posted until the
Yeah.
trip back.
But
That's
then
why I didn't pick that
You gotta
one.
remember
And that
though, it's
song-
where she's
Right,
gotta
right,
say.
right.
That's the song I was guessing too. That's the immediate song that came into
That
my
one?
head. Yeah.
What?
That one, yeah.
That one right there?
Running up that hill.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you got
Well,
the Dayglow.
for me, it was
what?
like for me. So I started running up the hill, but I'm like, she kind of does it as she likes it, but also whenever we're partying and stuff, she adds it as a gag. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
but I know the one she liked was the bathroom lights. That was the one that I knew.
You
I
know,
really like that
Yeah,
one.
that one. I
the
do like
upbeat
that.
indie music. That's exactly Salma's taste in music too.
Like upbeat indie kind of music.
Yeah, like
Well, on his side, like I'm terrible at picking favorites. Like favorite movie, favorite food. I'm like,
I'm
you
just
like
saying,
everything?
it's because it's the people like live day by day. So I always
Yeah.
like to say my favorite song of the week right now is.
Yeah.
You know? So next question is, what's my favorite meal?
ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard one.
That's not hard.
Oh, you literally just said that.
How is that not a?
That's not hard.
Oh,
because
I know that
what
one.
do my students
Yeah,
call me?
chicken wings,
Yeah,
chicken
chicken
wings,
wings.
chicken
Okay.
wings.
Ooh, chicken wings.
My students call me the chicken wing
Verbatim.
queen.
Verbatim,
Wow.
chicken wing.
Okay, but the question now is from where?
Ooh. For extra
Okay,
points.
extra points, come
10,
on.
10 extra points.
Come on, Danny.
So if it was
It'd be-
technically I lied. There's 6. No, I'm just kidding. There's 5 questions. All right, you have 40
Can I
points.
see
I
right
have
now.
there's
You
two
can- you-
choices.
You can get
After you write it down, I
10
want to
extra
see.
points.
Don't let him see. I want to see.
There are two choices.
Well, you need one.
Oh wait, I was gonna whisper it, but Danny has headphones on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the
Write down the flavor too for extra points.
Wingstop. Wingstop.
No,
Yeah.
that's where it ends. That's where it ends. No more extra points. You got 50 points, bro.
Yeah.
You fucking got it, bro.
Yeah. Can I join that Dude Bros
Hey,
fraternity?
Danny,
No,
You mean my fraternity, bro?
can I join?
Under the table, extra points. What is the flavor?
No extra points.
Well, she likes the spicy buffalo, but she also likes Parmesan.
No.
Keep on giving me points.
He knows where it's at. He knows this one. We're trying to make it a little harder. He got 50 points.
Dale.
Don't
All right.
tell him, I'll still give you.
All right. You can no say. All right.
You want a paper? Look.
Oh no, this is fine. This happens.
All right. This next one's not even that hard. It's like super simple. It's not like, what's my favorite holiday?
Paper?
Christmas.
Oh.
Her face. You were wrong.
Yeah, just by the face.
Just you're wrong.
It was
It's Halloween, bro.
no.
It's
she
Halloween. Everybody loves Halloween.
No, she had
No,
she told me
you were so ecstatic.
She told me
you were wrong.
I had just asked her not long ago, and I know she likes Halloween, but I remember saying she loved Christmas.
Danny's a nerd. His favorite one is Pi Day. I thought of that joke earlier.
No, the other day he asked me, he was like, "What's your pant size?" And I was like, "Is this for something for the freaking podcast or something? Like, is this like one of like?"
Curiosity.
His mom wanted to know to buy me something.
Okay, I got you.
I'd like to address something you said just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Not everyone loves Halloween.
It's the majority of the people.
That's the most mid-holiday.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
Goddamn mind.
Not everyone loves
Out of
Halloween.
your. Well, it's because you're
cannot
scared of scary
collectively
movies. You're a
speak-
fucking
You cannot
pussy.
collectively speak for everybody. You can't collectively speak
It's
for
literally
everybody.
like the two most
Can I just
popular
say-
ones are Halloween
Okay,
and
first
Christmas.
of all,
What,
someone-
you like Thanksgiving
I
because
was
you
gonna
hate
say-
native
I was
people?
gonna say someone your age probably likes Halloween just for the parties. You
Oh.
don't even like to dress up.
I
Ooh.
dressed up freaking 4 weeks out of the freaking year.
Aside from the podcast, when did you dress up?
We
that
would
many
dress up
times?
every year.
Okay, but for a party? Or
Yes,
to go
well, it's
trick or
for a
treating?
party because-
to go trick or treating.
How am I gonna go trick or treating at 26?
Exactly.
Exactly. I still go. Still go.
Weirdo. Okay, now the board.
Vámonos.
Board is flipped.
The board is
Da-
lit.
Danny only got 50 points, so technically you failed.
I fell?
Yeah, you fucking failed, bro.
Vámonos,
What
pues.
is the threshold
What do you mean? What's the
for
threshold?
passing?
It's 5 questions, 100%.
Okay, got it.
But then I got 2 bonus.
No, you got 1 bonus.
No, it was 2.
I'm scorekeeper.
Yeah, but he's the scorer.
You ain't even asked the last question, bro.
Oh yeah, okay.
right,
You have to prompt it first.
Oh, do I give it back to her?
Give it back
Yeah,
to
give
her
it
for a
to her.
second.
Oh,
Danny,
dime.
answer
Dile.
this question for us, okay? Ready?
25.
Go
Go.
ahead, prompt it for us.
Okay, well, what? I can't do anything. It's the whole question.
Just say last question.
Last question.
What the dog doing?
Answer the question.
No, we don't know.
What is my dog doing right now?
Right now.
No, that is not the question. No, stop.
It's for all the
She's going
marbles.
over your trash.
Just hand it over. That was a joke.
Okay, go. Okay, go.
She was it then? No.
What
She's
did you
peeing.
write? What did
No,
you
I
write
thought
down?
she was probably sleeping.
Okay.
No, because the other week she like knocked over the trash and threw it everywhere, and she's never done that before.
Yeah,
like I got home and there was like
tasty smelling
stuff.
trash.
That's why I told him it was from what I was cooking, probably.
Makes sense.
Danny didn't say sleeping.
That's
so he
not
lost out on the
paper.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
was
Okay,
like,
Danny.
Vámonos.
Turn it away.
Oh no.
Okay. First one for Stacie. What song am I obsessed with right now?
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Right now?
Like
Yeah.
today.
In the recent future.
Me gusta todo ti.
Is that what
Wait,
you
wait,
were
wait,
writing?
He hadn't written anything.
You gotta give him a second to write.
You got.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hurry
Now-
up.
now you
I
can't
was
write that
getting-
one.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna write. I wasn't gonna write that one.
He
Honestly.
doesn't even know.
Forgot I have to give you accommodation.
He's looking at his he was looking at his Vecna list.
I have to give him the accommodation of extra time.
I haven't checked my Vecna list.
Ahí
in a while.
está.
Okay. Don't let her see.
Okay, no.
Write the artist.
No, we don't
I
need
don't
to.
know the name of that.
Okay, take another guess. You had one chance already.
Yeah. And that one was wrong.
No, look at those. Don't look at him.
Chiquita.
You can reply la tienes whenever he tells you that.
I'd like to do just real quick.
Okay, Stacey, answer your question now.
Well, then it's clearly a song in Spanish.
10,
Can you?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I don't
2,
know.
1.
Which one is it?
Close to you.
Like literally the same one you play.
Because remember, I told you I even had it stuck in my head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
He did say that.
Yeah.
He
Can,
did
you,
say that.
can you
Wow.
explain the Spanish joke for the
No.
for the
Latinas?
for the
He's like, me
non-Spanish
too?
speakers that are listening?
Not
for me. Not for me.
What?
For the people that are
What is that?
for the people that don't understand that are listening.
The next question. Next question, everybody. You need to learn Spanish if you want to get that one.
It's not for me.
She's so confused because she knows what it means.
No,
but-
she's translating it.
Yeah.
It's not for me. It's for the people that are
La
listening.
tienes means you have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the thing is, what he calls her, like his little pet name, you know?
It's shorty.
Yeah, it's shorty. In Spanish, it's like, you know, he's basically saying shorty, and I'm like, you can reply, la tienes, you have it. So it's basically saying he's got a small dick. That's the whole joke.
That's the whole joke.
Oh.
Tony's like,
If you understood Spanish, you would have been laughing. Look, all my Spanish speakers,
If you
sound
laugh,
off.
yeah, leave a
Sound off.
comment if you
You're
like that one.
La tienes.
if you didn't, la tienes.
All right.
Okay.
Stacey.
Question number dos. Número dos. Aquí desde la playa.
Número dos.
What was my favorite movie growing up? I don't answer until he writes.
I know this one. Can I?
You know, if you've watched our episode,
Hey, I was gonna say that one. I was gonna say that one.
All right. So don't look at him. You have to look at us because he can give you hints.
What's the hint?
No hint.
You know how like on wrestling, sometimes like another person will walk out onto the stage.
Oh,
and,
you
like,
want to be like his tag team partner?
No, like
Or her
I'm
tag-
gonna attack her because I know the answer.
I
was gonna say
You're gonna steal the points.
I'm gonna steal. I think countdown now, right?
Yeah, come on, you guys. How long have you been together?
3 months.
You gotta do the
A little bit
countdown.
over 3 months.
Oscar, countdown.
10, 9,
I know it's not the Lion King because
8,
he said he doesn't like
7,
the Lion King.
6,
Oh, what is your answer then?
5, 4, 3.
Homeward Bound.
Oh,
That's not
No.
it. I don't
you-
know.
It's the Lion King.
that's a Lion
Yes.
King. The entire
It
time.
is?
Yes,
There
it's
you
the Lion
go.
I
King.
thought you said you were like, oh, I don't like the music from
You
that.
keep hitting it.
Don't tell
Keep hitting
Haley.
No.
She said specifically.
Danny's heart.
No, the Lion King, yeah.
You see, this is what y'all get for rigging the elections.
Oh my gosh.
All right, the highest score you can get now is a 60. So technically, you failed. So let's.
You have to go to tutoring.
I mean,
Oh,
you have,
no.
yeah, you have to get all of them correctly to get a 60.
60.
Okay, here's the easy one that everybody should get. What's my favorite color?
Red.
Yes, that's true. Like we all know that.
King.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew that. I knew that. Yeah, because of the Miata.
All right, bonus points. What's Tony's favorite color?
Go.
Your favorite color?
Yeah. Go.
but
Pink.
Stacy.
Huh?
No. His face.
Wait, Stacy.
Black.
Nope.
No.
No.
Your favorite color?
My favorite color. You know my favorite color?
Yes, I think your favorite color.
Green.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
That was your answer too. Yeah.
If you were to watch the replay, you will see me go like that first.
Wow.
Yeah, see? So you don't get points.
Green.
The only thing is he had a green shirt on today.
I had a green shirt.
Tony had a green shirt
Actually,
on.
okay, I dressed up really nice today because I wanted to start doing that. I wanted to start dressing nice for the podcast. I pulled up in a green button-up collar shirt, completely forgetting y'all
we have
can't
a
see
green
this right now. So this is green.
Yeah, I remember Tony pulled up and I was like, damn, bro, did you come from somewhere nice? I was like, what's up?
Hey man, he was sniffing all up on me. He's like, man, like not.
All right,
okay,
look,
no.
so does that mean that Tony only smells good once?
Wait, what?
That's the first time I ever complimented your smell, bro.
Damn.
Talking about me sniffing you.
All right, you know what?
You're trying to insult me,
Can we
bro?
let's go back to the green thing.
Let's go back to the green.
All right, let's go. So now you're.
Wait, I think Tony was going to say something. No?
A green shirt, green car, green screen.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't wear the green because it makes it harder to key out the green of the green
Yep.
screen.
Right.
It's
He
just
would
more
be a
technical.
floating head right now.
Yeah, that'd be cool
Which
though.
probably would have, but you should have kept it.
You told me no.
Stacie.
The thing is, you had a weird green too. It was not even like a solid green. So it probably like it was very dark green, like,
was like
grayish.
olive
it was like y'all's background.
Yeah,
it was
so
like an olive.
so it would probably be weird, hard to like
Yeah.
keep it or remove it entirely.
Yeah, in certain light differences, it would have shown up or not.
Yeah. Dale pues. Third question. Let's go.
Only got 2 questions left.
Oh, 2?
So yeah, so technically, if she gets both of them, you
Oh,
still
okay.
scored higher than her because you got the bonus points.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, which is kind of messed up because our bonus question was about you.
Yeah.
But we don't make the rules here.
We don't make the rules.
Well, what is my favorite meal?
Wait, let him write it first before you say anything. I want to see it.
This
Denny.
one's so
I wanna see
easy.
it, Denny.
If it's not what he's been talking about for years, like I'm firing
Is
that.
it
I
a place
see?
he always has
Well-
to go to?
No,
Wait.
just the I think he's talking about like the,
Meal.
the
Like a
dish, like
Yeah,
the dish.
yeah.
Well,
Denny, can I
there's
see?
2, but
Can I see?
I'm gonna put the
Wait, I didn't see.
Wait.
usual one.
He's so nervous.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna put the other.
Wait, don't
one.
worry.
I don't
Let
know.
her. All right, Stacie.
Well, the one I'm thinking about is where you're always like, oh, let's go get it from there.
Oh,
You're always like, let's go get fajita tacos from Taco Palenque.
yeah, tacos.
What-
I was.
You know, if you would have just put tacos,
Yeah.
she would have gotten it.
She would have got it.
Because you always say the tacos from Mexico.
Right.
You know, that's why I was saying, but
Oh,
show
yeah,
her your
there
answer.
too.
You
With
just
tamales.
Wow.
Yeah, she's even.
I have never
yeah.
seen you order those ever once.
It's
I
good.
ordered those on Saturday. And
That
you
is so
didn't.
true,
On Sunday
bro.
and you
Yeah.
I've
didn't.
gone to a bunch of Mexican places.
I know, but they don't make them as good as like our family
Yeah,
makes
my
them.
tamales are good.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I'm. That's why I never get them anywhere because I don't know like anywhere that makes them like
Yeah,
really
but
good.
I'm saying like here on the podcast, you've always been like, oh,
Yeah,
like
I know.
Mexico tacos.
Yeah.
You know, no one makes them like
Yeah.
Mexico
no,
tacos.
they don't. But
You know, so all right, next one, last but not least, what's my favorite holiday? Wait till he writes
wait,
it.
wait.
I already wasted that joke, so hopefully that wasn't really his favorite day. He's just gonna draw the sign of
Can I
pie.
see?
oh,
Okay. Stop! Look! Stop! Stop looking at it. Right? I don't trust you.
Look.
Is it like a weird one like you said, or is it like an actual like
Yeah,
celebrated one?
It's Mario Day.
no, like, no, it's like a legit
10th.
answer.
It's a
not a
legit
funny answer.
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Yes!
Wow. All right.
Yay! 20 points.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Don't
Yeah,
show your students
look,
this.
no,
Wow.
Danny got 50 points.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
saying.
so you're gonna need
just
summer
saying,
school.
you know, even though,
Summer
yeah,
Summer school.
you know, and you know, normally this shouldn't bring us as much joy as this brought us, but you guys did rig like a whole like award
The
ceremony.
obviously not so rigged
yeah,
awards.
the obviously not rigged awards.
obviously.
Okay. Oscar, quick question. 22 divided by 2. Go.
11.
Yes, Papa.
Oh, that joke.
Oh, hey.
11.
He didn't get it.
Yes,
So it
Papa.
took me a second.
Oh, it's a Stranger
Like
Things.
11, yes.
I think you should
That
have
was
said
good.
that earlier. Though.
Yeah,
you
but
should have. What the
I was waiting for the right moment because I was gonna might be obvious. It might be obvious there.
Yeah. Okay. That was cute. I liked it. So let's finish going through my random bullshit.
A ver, pues.
You know, there's a couple videos on here, Tony. You want to go through them?
Sure. Yeah. Don't go through the picture because it didn't end up being as hyped as I thought it would be.
I don't know what picture you got.
Go ahead. Just do regular.
What picture are you talking about?
I think this one.
I'm gonna delete it.
You can go through it. Go ahead.
Go through it.
Click it. Yeah.
Just start
So
from the
this
beginning.
was a collaboration that I thought was going to be a little cooler than it actually was.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight. I'm sure y'all might be aware of that if you game, casually. It's this little asymmetrical horror game where like you have survivors versus a killer, and this little teaser that they brought out, Dead by Daylight X Attack on Titan. I thought that was gonna be so cool. They might have like a Titan as a killer, with like Aaron and whoever else the other characters.
Is that not what it is?
It's not. It's just a skin pack. So, which is cool. You
Is
can
it-
play
isn't
as
that
the
basically
characters.
what it is?
No, they have one of the killers that already exists using one of the Colossal Titan skins.
I got you.
They didn't have a actual.
It's basically like Call of Duty.
Yeah, and that's still cool. If you're a really big fan of either one, and you want to support them, that's cool. I thought it was gonna be like Titan killer, you know, like
Like his
but,
attacks are like.
but there's
Titans.
nothing very unique about Titans. They're big, they're cumbersome, they're clumsy, they're little.
I mean,
you know,
the that's the armor.
That looks like the armor
So
Titan.
Armor Titan can fight.
yeah,
They're gonna
it was
beat the
just
shit out of you guys.
Maybe they just couldn't figure out enough. or
So
maybe-
whose skin is that?
that for the Oni, the Japanese one. He's like a mythical character, you know, like
I don't think I've seen it. I like
He-
because
he's like-
I played up to I started seeing like all the really cool DLCs that they had for
yeah,
it.
the Oni is really
Yeah.
cool, but he's a little more intricate to use as a killer.
Okay,
you
so
have to build up this charge bar, and then you can go like ham on them. But and then the rest of them, you got Aaron, you got the girl, you got the one of the what is that one? The guild with the little green cape.
Oh.
They have one of the guys on there, the blonde one. He's on there. You know
Oh, you're talking about the general?
I don't know. I don't
wait,
know.
with the
It's
blonde
been-
one
it's
could be
Or
his friend.
His friend.
It's been a little minute since I watched Attack on Titan.
What's his friend's name?
His name?
I had screenshotted that last
I
week.
remember
though.
his name.
Yeah, I don't remember him, but who cares? I
let's
didn't even
continue
finish
on. It's
watching
okay.
it.
Let's continue.
Yeah,
on.
so you
It's
want
just a
to
skin
see
pack.
something creepy? I saw
Let's
this
go.
video roaming
Go
around
ahead.
on TikTok.
Oof.
Yeah, it gets worse. Dun, dun, dun.
What the heck?
What would you do if you saw that? It's a lechusa, bro.
I don't know. I just
Recommend him a
I
chiropractor.
was gonna say,
It looks like it got like hit by like a car and like
was
broke
like-
its neck or something.
Yeah, clearly that's what it is.
But, like,
Yeah.
if you saw that crawl out of the hills
thing,
like
yeah.
that,
pretty scary.
that's fucking terrifying.
That man fell asleep wrong.
It's like
He-
Kerrville?
he fell asleep on the couch, and his dad didn't take him to the bed. You know, like,
Oh my gosh.
Didn't even carry him to the bed. all right.
But that's a donkey, right?
God, why?
It's not a donkey?
Is that a donkey or deers?
It's a deer?
Oh, shit. That looked like a
Bambi.
donkey, bro.
That's a
That's
deer.
Bambi.
No, the other one. The second one.
They're both
both-
deers.
They were both deers?
They're both deers.
Honestly, it looked like a donkey to me.
Yeah. So let's continue moving. This is also.
You even spoke to me.
Have you all heard that?
heard about this, yeah.
BMW was talking about like charging you $18 a month to use the heated seats.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh
It's
my
like new
gosh.
DLC drop, bro.
I save $18 a month.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, well,
crazy.
I mean, it's because the idea is that they want to like streamline their production. So they're all like, we'll just include everything in it, and just whatever pack you buy, that's what you have. You know, but it doesn't make sense because what happens after you pay off the car? You know,
Oh,
should
yeah.
you not be allowed to have access to it? It's yours by any means of the imagination.
It seems complicated for a physical item. With software, it makes more sense since you can just copy paste.
Yeah,
it.
but like they said, I think it's only like $400 extra, and it's for life. So it's basically like upgrading to having
Yeah.
heated seats. So,
So-
it's not really that big of a difference. You
does
know,
that
just
mean for people that didn't option this trim, like this trim, they didn't option in the heated seats? It still exists in their car,
Yeah.
and they can pay the $18 per month to use that.
Yeah.
But for people that paid for that higher trim, they're not having to pay the
they don't have to
subscription.
continue paying it anymore.
Okay, that's what I was curious about, because you know, like you search for certain vehicles because of the certain features that you want.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because
And-
here heated seats, you hardly would ever need them.
Yeah,
like
honestly,
in
I'd probably
Texas.
pay $18 for the one time. That's
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah, because imagine like
Oh, yeah.
you literally only like you lease or you buy for like 6 years. 6 times 18 is not the same thing as paying $400.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
it might actually be worth it depending where you live.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the idea of them being like, dude, you included it in my car. I'm buying already.
Yeah.
That's my technology.
It's kind of like
It is. That's why I said when it comes to a physical object, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
because
it's kind of weird. Yeah.
why, like you said, you finish paying it. Okay,
what?
let's say you modify it and you make it work.
Yeah.
Or what gives them the right to keep locking that up in your cart?
Yeah. That's where it
Yeah.
becomes
And
tricky.
It kind of hints at a scary future that we might be, you know, facing, because like whenever the pandemic hit, Tesla started.
We're gonna start saying like, if you want Tony on the podcast, that's $5.
Oh, yeah.
you're like a DLC character.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, but you're right,
I
because
don't remember
Tesla
if it
charges
was-
for the self-driving thing.
Not even just that. There was a certain event. It might have been the pandemic. It might have been something else. But I know that they basically, for their more lower trimmed vehicles, they unlocked longer mileage on their batteries, which existed the entire time.
So
Yeah,
it was capped like that on purpose.
yeah, it was just
Wow.
software
Fuck
capped,
them.
and it just makes you wonder, like, they have this power to software cap, you know, this mileage that already exists on your vehicle that you paid for. What can they do if, say, you know, I doubt it would ever happen, but if like some company or an employee that has a lot of power went rogue, they can just software lock all of your mileage if they wanted to. They could do whatever they wanted with their car just because of the amount of power that they have with over-the-air updates like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
But-
it's just scary, you know, thinking about the future, what could happen with that kind of stuff.
iPhone got in trouble with that because
The batteries.
the batteries thing.
Yeah, I remember
after
that.
2 years, I think
Oh,
they
yeah.
were reducing the battery,
Batteries.
and they were like, "Oh, it's performance. We're trying to save the phone." It's like,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
it's
Yeah, I remember they
basically
got sued.
Yeah.
planned obsolescence, and it's just, you know, it's not something that you really want to worry about. But now, I guess in this day and age, it's just something that's very common, and I guess more automakers are doing it. And
Yeah.
this is just kind of hinting towards that future.
I don't mind it with this one too much, just because of the simple fact that you have the option of paying like the actual price for the upgrade. You know, but whenever it comes to like the whole battery life thing, no, that's going too far, because it's literally messing with like the actual performance stuff. To where
Yeah.
heated seats are like accessories, you know. But stuff that actually matters. So you buy cars based on how much gas mileage you get, how much shit, that was so loud. Yeah, like stuff like with the battery life that actually makes a difference in your life, you know?
Yeah.
I muted my mic and everything. My bad.
Oh yeah, I'm still really loud. Yeah, so I didn't like this at first, but after hearing the price, I was like, it's more reasonable than.
But
it
the
sounds.
thing
Yeah.
a lot of the times is
Yeah.
this is how they might start though. They might start with something little
Yeah.
stupid, be like, well, it's just
I-
a heated seats, who cares?
I-
And then later on,
I get that, but then
Yeah.
again, you also have to think about where the world is right now with the whole microchip things being in shortages.
yeah,
and
it's true.
stuff.
But
Like-
I mean, if they are including, like you said, the physical stuff in it, you know,
yeah, and to be fair,
It's
I
there.
didn't check what happens after you buy the whole car.
Yeah.
They haven't really talked about that.
Well, I guess my thing is too is like you're saying like it's $400 for like, you know, to have that in your
Forever.
car. But say you get the subscription and you get up to $400, they make you still keep paying? Or if you hit
I have
that
no clue.
cap, is there like a cap?
Yeah,
Like
it's
if you,
just-
I have no
if you
clue.
reach
I
that,
would like to believe that they
Yeah.
would give it to you, but you know, then again,
they
everything
might
is
still
about
make you
corporate
keep
greed.
paying. Yeah.
You know,
I just don't like it because it kind of sets a precedent, you know?
No, you're absolutely
They
right.
can create terms and conditions. You know, nobody ever reads those. Whenever you're signing for a car, I know, Danny, you just went through hours of paperwork yesterday, right?
yeah, I read every single thing.
You read every
I
single
found
thing?
missing commas and
Yeah.
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 But not everybody's as thorough as Danny.
No, and no
You
one's
know, and you might-
no one's as
not,
thorough.
not only that, he had his cousin helping him.
And
Yeah.
not even myself.
Yeah, and then some people, you know, shadier automakers, you know, you don't know who's going to come out in the future. They might be like, well, you didn't explicitly sign for the car seats in your car, so we're going to start charging you $5 a month. You know, people might, I'm not saying that they're going to do that and it's going to be to that extreme, but
Yeah.
this creates a precedent and I don't like it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I absolutely get it, because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I don't care how long it takes you to make your car. Like, that's not my problem. If you want to freaking change it up how you're creating it, you're adding it to something I'm buying. It's mine at the end of the day, you know. And yeah, well, moving on. Whatever y'all think, let us know.
What do you think?
You know. Okay, so we posted the video of Sylvia shitting on people, people having babies.
Oh yeah, the baby was it the baby showers?
Baby
right?
showers, yeah. And she basically went on the rant talking about like she's gonna hate this because she thought like that we told you to be salacious, but it was like, you know, people were vibing with her. Like she got a decent amount of likes, like 163.
This
comments.
was on TikTok
This is
or
on
Instagram?
TikTok.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok, guys.
Follow us on TikTok.
Oh, I almost forgot. I made a link tree.
Ah, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Our TikTok's on
Yeah,
there.
let's show this. Let's show
Yeah,
this
I don't
real
know.
quick.
Is our TikTok in there? Yeah, it is.
Hey,
there, right
beer
at the bottom.
fun?
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
if you want to hear us, you know, review
ever
beers,
doubt me, bro.
you know, they'll review beers good. I'll review them bad.
Revere them.
I'll revere them.
Yeah, he's like, I am scared of them. Look, we haven't, you know, people want more content every now and then, but you know, like we don't have the time for it. We're not making money off of this, and you know, sometimes people who consume a lot of content like to give back to the creators. You know, we created the beer fund. Our friend Sierra was all like, "Yo, you guys should make like a buy me coffee like account," and it basically lets you tip us. You know. This one, like, unfortunately, like, we can't control, like, how much, like, it's literally, like, been $5. Like, if you want to give any less than that, like, we haven't set anything up like that for it yet.
Right.
But we already have our first our first donations, which is Stacie was the very first one. She graciously blessed us with 3 beers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and she brought us a sour thing.
Yeah.
So even more than that.
Yeah, and then Sierra donated money too. So and then this was like before it went live.
Sierra as well.
I was just showing off like like our stuff. I was like, look, I finally made it. And like look, I wrote in the description, if you ever wanted to buy us a beer, now here's your chance.
Here's your chance.
It's gonna be like in the description, Danny. I'll get you the link.
Yep.
It's on our Instagram. It's on everything. Like, and honestly, it's really really cool because look, it has it'll take you straight to our YouTube. Look right there. Unqualified.
206 subscribers. You could be the 207th. Just have to click that subscribe button.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now.
And then it has the actual podcast. It'll bring up all the different sources. It is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
We have our
Does
Instagram.
The buy us a coffee thing, does it allow for comments?
Yeah.
There were comments.
So if you have a specific beer type that you want us to
Oh.
try,
That's
you
good.
can go
Yeah.
ahead and write stout, you can write sour, lager.
Or you could
Yeah.
say, I want you
say hi
guys.
to the ducks.
Yeah.
you can write whatever you want,
Yeah.
and you know what? And
Yeah.
so the next few, I want to say the next 2 cases of beer, we're gonna cite these 2 donations.
Yeah, for sure.
But what I was gonna say, also sometimes we would say if there's a beer that you think you really like and you would ask us to try it, you could say, try it and then actually give the name.
And of course, yeah, we'll definitely be getting shout outs, like,
Of course.
like right now, like we're doing, like, we actually like have a nice little community going,
So far,
we have a lot of support and I love it. And, check out our link tree.
Yeah, I like
Yeah, and
sours.
look how cool it looks.
So recommend sours.
And look, it says your favorite new podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, it looks so cool. I love it.
Yeah, you automatically favorite us.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on. All right, dude. I was like, yo, everybody is like laughing at this, but this dude was like, to be honest, this is how I feel about tipping, and I didn't like that. I was all like, he's not one of our fans.
Yeah.
He's not associated with us. He just came across the TikTok, dude. If you don't like tipping, don't go to somewhere that has service. Go to
Yeah.
fast food
To be
restaurants.
fair, America's really the only. I don't know. What
No,
to call
Like
it.
the only
You're right.
place that like
where tipping
tips.
culture
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah.
It's a very foreign concept to outsiders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I doubt that. Well, he knows the concept, so
That
he
just has to
absolutely
do
knows
with
what
our
it is.
capitalistic nature.
Yeah.
Not everything is fair in this country.
It is
Very
very
apparent.
it is very true because like the summer camp I worked at, we'd have people come over from like Australia, England, New Zealand to work there, and they'd be like, "Oh, like how do you tip? Because we don't do that at home because we pay like our servers, a decent
fair-
wage."
a fair wage, yeah.
But then like if that guy's from here, like when I was in college, I was a server, so
Yeah.
like if someone doesn't tip you, then
How
it
much
kind
do
of-
servers make? Like
It's
$2.75?
like like something like that an hour.
It's freaking
So
ridiculous.
you like and then all of that gets taken from taxes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've seen people like post like their checks and they're like, it's like $50 for like 2 weeks. And it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. But the idea is like the corporations found out that people were leaving tips, so they're like, you know what? If we're not getting that money, that's all you're gonna keep. And we live in the capitalistic society that favors corporations over people, so they fucked over every single server out there, and that's exactly how it went down. And a quick way to tip. Taxes is like 8%, so you just like see wherever your taxes are at, just double it. That's what I always do.
If you're feeling generous, triple it.
Nice.
If you can do those quick maths.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to say I like how cool this TikTok got a lot of views. It got a lot of likes. Eric right there. He's like, she's spitting though.
Did you notice any new followers on TikTok?
On TikTok, yeah. Like
Somebody's-
I think TikTok. To be honest, ever since I started posting a lot more reels, we've been averaging about like 10%. Like if we get like 300 views, which isn't like that dramatic, but we get like 29 likes. That's a good ratio that I like.
I think it's not bad.
It's a
Yeah.
very
When did you start-
successful ratio.
When did you start posting more often?
Ever since your little brother told me to.
Oh, okay.
Just
Ah,
saying,
You're asking.
at least one of these
The
what's your
Garzas.
last name?
Hey,
Garzas?
give him
Oh,
the
your
trophy.
brother.
Yeah. At least one of these Garzas is helping the podcast out, bro.
your younger brother, Julian.
Julian. Yeah, we
Yeah.
went to a concert together.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the TikTok thing, and he's just like, that I wouldn't say that's second generation of like the information internet era.
Yeah.
So they're a little more in tune with what catches the attention of
Yeah, and
people
you
online.
never know what might hit. This one was clearly really funny, so
Yeah.
I obviously was gonna take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad it did. Screw, damn dumb. Shame on
Yeah.
you, bro.
But I will say though about the like the comments about like the birthday stuff
Yeah,
and the this and that. I'm very much one of those people that's like treat others how you want to be treated. So I feel like these people putting these comments, if someone comes to their birthday and doesn't give them something,
they gotta be okay with
they're
it.
probably gonna be upset about it, or they're gonna be like, oh, they didn't care about me. But then they're like, oh, well, I don't want to give something to someone, but
Yeah.
I want them to give something to me.
Yeah,
So-
it very much depends on the people you're
Yeah.
around. like over here, like I buy Danny stuff, he buys me
Yeah.
stuff, and Tony's birthday hasn't been celebrated on camera, but maybe he'll get something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe like depends how much of a good mijo he's been. Or
Buy him
whatever.
a sour
Very
beer.
good.
Oh my god.
That's sour. Oh, your birthday gifts are gonna be beers.
Oh,
You're gonna hate it.
When's your birthday?
January.
January.
Oh, January.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about to be 30
You
in
weren't.
September.
Yeah, you weren't with us.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be 30.
Bro. We got a party.
The dirty 30.
Crazy.
Well, I said that for my 30th.
Wait, Stacie, how old are you?
I just turned 29 in May. So in May, I'll be 30.
But I was gonna
You're
say
also
that
really close.
For
Like
my-
8 months younger.
I was gonna say that for my 30th birthday, I'm gonna have a sleeping party, and everyone just meet at 8, and we're just gonna
Just
sleep.
taking nap too.
That's it.
That sounds great.
Right?
I'll do it.
Yeah, it's like wake up at 12, like, let's go.
Walmart's selling sleeping bags. For like
There you go. No,
$13.
it's on the ground like that.
I was gonna do the applause, but that might be too loud. So just
Don't want to hurt the ears.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, moving on. So apparently, like the sale for Bungie finally went through. PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it takes a long time. Like mergers like these have to be approved by the government and shit.
Bungie X PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they own the knockoff Halo, so it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would they well, no, because Halo is owned by Microsoft.
343 on Microsoft.
Now it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they sold their rights whenever they left. Yeah, so and Destiny hasn't been it for a while, so who knows what they're gonna bring? They're probably gonna
Culturally, Halo is more successful than Destiny.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think
Successful than most
I think Destiny's success was the fact that it was
That it was
the
Bungie.
creators of Halo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The first Destiny was cool. The second one, I bought it recently, not too long ago. I wanted to play it, and it's just like, like if you're late to it, it just felt like you were so far behind.
yeah, you're
like,
behind.
There's no point.
Yeah, because it's a lot of
Yeah.
grind.
Yeah, so I absolutely like it's not that big. It doesn't feel like that big of a deal anymore. Like
Got you.
yeah, it's whatever. Like the most recent Halo, like it was a success until like the updates took forever to happen. Like right now, there's a lot of issues with it because they're not giving us more content.
Stacie doesn't seem very interested in this.
I'm like nodding
Wait.
my head. Like, yeah, sure.
What's your favorite video game?
Did you say you did play Tony Hawk?
You should have put.
Well,
this on
yeah,
one of
I
the
used to play
questions.
like Tony Hawk, and then like
Yeah.
on the first Xbox, I used to play like that Splinter Cell game.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
that's
like where you're
good,
like
yeah.
snapping their necks, and people would be like cussing
Yeah.
on the microphone, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. Yo, I think they finally came out with a trailer for the new Skate.
Did they? I know they came out with an update. They're like, we're still working on it.
Yeah.
like that's basically
Or
the
something
headline.
like that. I remember it was back. I'm keep
I
telling
signed
you,
up-
they keep popping back up, and
I
it's
signed
just
up for
like
it. I don't like that they're stylizing it as just like Skate with like a little period. Why don't you just call it Skate 4? That's what everybody's waiting on.
yeah.
Skate 4. Don't.
Yeah.
I hate when they reboot things.
Yeah,
and they
like
just call it-
State's
Yeah.
like, of
Just call it
course,
Skate.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
just Skate again.
Yes, the Skate games are really cool. I don't know if you ever played them.
No, not
Yeah.
those.
But this Bungie acquisition by PlayStation just feels like them trying to play catch up, from Xbox. Or
Yeah, 'cause that's the one
Microsoft
got by
buying
Bethesda.
Bethesda,
Bethesda and EA, right?
and something
EA?
else recently.
Not EA, not EA. Which is
They're
the Call of
partnered
Duty
with
one.
EA with the EA Play and the Xbox Game Pass. They're
Yeah.
Yeah,
partnered.
but EA is lame.
Yeah, everybody hates a
But
microtransaction.
it just feels like
Which
they're-
one else did they buy? The one with Call of Duty? What's the name of that?
Activision.
Blizzard and Activision.
Activition.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Battle.net.
Blizzard bought
Does
Activision.
that mean
and they bought-
Battle.net is going away? Because that's kind of a lame launcher.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Kind of.
That's what we play on, right?
That's what. But it would be nice
So,
to get rid of that and.
So it's probably gonna be on the Xbox store now.
Or just be a standalone.
That-
You click the game.
Because
Just start the game.
I pay for the Game Pass on the computer.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you
Just put it on Steam already. God, just like put it on all the platforms you want.
Okay,
but stop
we have a
limiting it.
guest who's not interested in this
Okay.
conversation, so let's moving on.
All right, let's-
Yo, This like normally we wouldn't touch on super serious topics like this, but this is fucking ridiculous, and the comment cracked me the fuck up. Okay, so it says Ricky Martin had a 7-month relationship with his 21-year-old nephew. So allegedly he's being he's being accused by his nephew, saying that this went on, and apparently where they're at, he can face up to 50 years in prison for incest.
Where are they at?
I think
it says
was it Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Oh.
Yo, and the comment says Ricky was living La Vida Loca for real.
Oh my
Yo,
gosh.
dude, if this is real, fuck him. Like, I hope he rots in jail. Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah, moving forward. Oh, see, look, I saved the whenever you donated, I was like, oh, that is so cool, And then that's the Marvel thing.
Wait, who's Taika Waititi?
He's a director.
Oh,
Yeah. Did you ever watch Dexter?
yes.
This laboratory. These guys, they had like their own little Justice League.
Okay.
It was Captain America. Like he was supposed to be Thor, and there was like a Hulk.
Okay.
And they were like really really dumb goofy guys. So it's so.
I remember seeing the character before, but I don't remember much details about it. So.
And there's Esteban. Oh, look at this! I wanted to show this to you, Tony. Look at this. How it all comes around full circle. How do you feel about this?
Life imitates art.
Yeah,
That's
well,
it is
it's
right
not really life. It's more like art imitates art.
So as the Gen Z participant, I have to bring the fire TikToks as always.
The fire TikTok.
Fire TikToks.
Okay, so all three of them.
Oh sure, I don't know which ones are which.
Okay, well, I assume that these.
I know
three.
one of them is for Denny.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see. Let's just go randomly. Let's go.
Let's go ahead. Let me lower the volume.
Okay,
This one's for Denny.
I walked into my room and I immediately panicked because I walk in here. There are no birds in the cage. There are no birds there. No birds in the bed, in the windows, on the closet, anywhere where they usually hang out at. And it's silent.
Yeah,
right?
that's
There's
the
no
bad
bird
part
in sight.
when they're silent.
Except, look, they're not even eating. Nothing. I'm like, did they escape somehow? No. They're huddled in front
God,
of the mirror.
why is there so many of them? Oh, wait. There's a mirror. There's only
There's only half.
so 1, 2, 3, 4,
Like
5, 6.
seven.
Was it everything she was
7
saying was
fucking
hitting
birds?
you? You're like, you're scared.
It's happened where Kiko, the blue one, would, or even I have two stories. The one is the casual one where typically that happens, where the blue one would fly somewhere. He'll get on the drapes or something, and then we're like yelling for his name, and he's like literally staring at us, but we can't see him because they get into this pose where they don't move, like you cannot see them breathe or anything. So at some point, like eventually you see him, and he's just like.
You got me.
And then, you got me, and I was like, "Come on!" And I take him. But the first one was when we first bought the yellow bird. We got her as a baby. She had no feathers, no nothing, and we would feed her like with the little syringe stuff. And my mom left her on a table in a little box, and we were doing things here and there. My mom, all of a sudden, she like goes, she kind of yells a little bit, and I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "I don't know where the bird is." Because she can't fly, she has no wings, and she's not on the table, so she fell. So if she fell, maybe she, I don't know, something happened to her.
Maybe Chiquis either.
Or that could have been the other one. Chiquis is my chihuahua. Yeah. And we found her like in the corner of the room, just kind of like this, and a tiny ass bird without feathers, like this, and it's just like, shit, we thought like she died or something. Yeah. Picked her up, and that's it.
Yeah, have you introduced your ducks to the?
Oh no, she got them today for me.
Yeah, I got them today.
That's why I went to her house to pick them up.
And then when we were bringing stuff down to the truck for the podcast, we forgot. We just like left them there in the container. My dog's there. We didn't think about, she didn't do anything though. Yeah. Like she was like the whole day she was like not interested in them. Like when I got them out, they start like making noise. She's just like looking like, what the heck? But she's a blue heeler Australian cattle dog. So I'm like, what if she tries to eat these ducks?
We come back and we're like, oh, she didn't do nothing.
They're all good.
That's good.
Yeah, they're fine.
No, that's good. That Oscar, Tony, and
we'll see how they get along with the rest.
Sour, lager, and stout.
Oh yeah, right. Sour lager.
It doesn't have to be sour. It could be pale. Okay,
pale works for you. Moving on. Wait, until you're 23 and me comes back, bro.
All right, let's just go. Go ahead. Next one.
Hey, bro, you got a napkin?
Okay, pause it real quick.
Is
Okay.
this another one of the ones that they
so
rip
this,
off the shirts?
I really like how this is a very nice cinematic experience right here. They do a good job, the director, of subverting your expectations.
All right, ready? Do it. Go.
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you got a napkin?
Yeah, bro, I got you.
All right, bro. Yo, what?
Gosh.
All right. The joke here is like there's a trend going on where like they ask for a napkin and they rip the shirt off of a bystander. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's most of them are obviously staged, and that's where you thought this
I
was
like how the
going.
camera panned over to
Yeah.
the unsuspecting victim. You know? That was very good. That was very good. All right, last but not least. Oh, the tortilla game.
Smart dog.
Oh shit!
When are we doing the challenge?
Yes, that one. I remember I sent one to you and Oscar,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, you have to do
That
this."
is was so uncalled for. Yo, he smacked the crap out of
Smacked her.
He cocked his whole arm
Yeah.
back and just
Careful with
hit
green
the screen.
screen,
I hit
bro.
the screen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. It
It's
should be
gonna turn
fine.
green.
So Stacie was showing me a picture,
What is this?
and it's the thing you showed me. And,
so
and
this
hit-
this folder says "Don't look."
yeah, open it,
Don't look.
and then so you're a creative person, right? And
Sometimes.
right, but one of the things that maybe schools haven't been doing so good is getting kids to show their creative side. So she showed me this picture, and I was like, "Oh, that's something that I would like to ask you guys. What do you see when you look at this picture?" So you know how sometimes people look at a cloud and they see a shape on it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to click at number 1, and there's that
What-
cloud in the back.
What do you see? What do you see when you see that cloud? Like that cloud right there in the back.
That one.
I have
What
my
What do you
answer.
see?
You want to lock in your answer in your head real quick?
If someone gets the same answer as me, then you're the problem.
And then I'm the problem.
Look at it. I can see it right
Right
now.
on your whiteboard.
And the whiteboard.
I can see it.
I don't see anything.
There's something there.
Tony saw something right away.
I saw something. Yeah.
What'd you see, Tony?
An anvil.
Oh, that's not what I saw. That's
An
not what I
anvil.
saw.
I can see that now.
That's not what you saw.
What did you see?
She said
You'll
like
see on the next picture.
she said that she saw it like right away. Like it was like clear to her.
Okay.
when they see it, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? What does she see?"
Go.
It's a mouse holding cheese. You don't see that? Look, it looks like a little mouse nose. And
Okay,
there's
now
the
I see it.
ear,
I mean,
and
now
it has
I
a
see
hand
it.
out and it's
Now
holding
that-
cheese.
now I see it.
You created this visual for me to look
Yeah.
for. Yeah, but I don't know.
A mouse holding.
How
cheese.
did you
saw
see
it.
that automatically though?
I'm GT. No, I'm just
Oh.
kidding.
Oh my god.
More like linguini.
Linguini.
I was looking. I was like, "That's a mouse."
yeah.
I was like, "It looks like a mouse."
I do see an anvil too.
Oh yeah, because the M was like. Clink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh
it.
my
Really
gosh.
easy.
So-
Yeah.
Daniel was like, "How do you see that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just saw a mouse."
But the thing was
holding
like she said that she right away she's like, oh, that's a mouse holding cheese.
Yeah, like it can't be anything else. It's why, but after you point it out, I can't see it.
You see the
I see
nose?
it
It looks like the
now.
mouth is
see it
open.
now.
There's the
Can I
ears.
edit it? Can I draw on it?
It has the pan, but yeah.
It's even got the little mouth looking thing right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what
the
I'm
mouth
saying.
is
That's
open.
what I see,
That's
but-
why I
But
saw it. And I was like,
now-
"There's an animal."
Now I
Yeah,
see.
I guess I can draw on it.
Now I
I
see.
guess not there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, we see it after you point it out. So I guess you have some sort of the truth behind this, you know? All right, Danny. It's come to that time of the day. Do you have a would you rather for us?
I have a little-
no guru pit.
I have a little would you rather.
Would you rather?
I saw this TikTok, and then later on that same day I saw a meme, I think. And I was gonna save the meme, but I didn't save it, so shame on me. But
Shame
it
on
still opened up the question for a would you rather. And that would you rather was, would you rather speak all languages fluently? You know, you know them very well and everything. No weird accent like mine. You know, you can just go and speak it.
You can say YouTube correctly.
You can say YouTuber without being Jewish. Or you can go and talk to any animal out there and understand what the animal is saying and talk back to the animal. What would you rather?
This one's gonna be a
Have.
lot easier because we got actual animals in
Ah,
here.
yeah.
You know, what's up, sour stout and ale? Lager.
Lager.
Which one's the Afro one? Who's taking?
It's the little
that's
one.
Danny.
The little
Who's
one.
taking hold of that one? Lager? That's you?
Yeah, it's lager.
Okay.
The biggest one is stout.
Okay. And I'll be sour, whichever one is.
The middle one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle one.
See the one looking up right now.
The most
That's
aggressive
stout.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks mean, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is also something.
Yeah. So,
that we-
okay. So with the would you rather?
Yeah.
So I say we let our guests go first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even though she was about to take a drink
Nah,
of
it's
water.
about a sip.
Well, I mean, I guess for me, I would go with knowing every language,
Every language.
like fluently.
Mhm.
Especially I'm white, so I could talk to like your parents, your
Ah.
family, and
So
stuff.
yeah, practical uses for that
Yeah,
you're saying.
like
Like-
because
like
then
Shalma.
I'm trying to learn Spanish, and his mom like tries to learn English. Like she had a paper, and she like saw a TikTok and she wrote down.
But she speaks Asian Spanish.
She had a sheet on the table that had like phrases in Spanish translated to English. So his mom was like trying to like learn
She
stuff
put like
too.
sticky tags.
Just tell her to watch the
Yeah.
Unqualified Gurus.
I know.
Oh no, we do it backwards.
Wait, so you don't know Spanish?
I know some. I can understand more than I can speak, but I'm not
Okay.
fluent.
Yeah,
I thought you knew Spanish.
she's like you, bro.
I told Salma that you knew Spanish, and she was
No.
surprised.
We should give them a Spanish test exam.
Both
Right
yeah.
now.
She'll pass.
She'll pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure whether we make them all words we've used here before?
Oh, I got it. Cangrejo.
Cangrejo.
How do you say little monkey?
Changuito.
I hurt my toe.
Wait. Me pegue en el dedo.
En el
Dedo.
dedo. Yeah, there you go.
Whenever Denny says chiquita, what do you reply with?
I didn't study that part.
Yeah. Good job, Tony. You got 100.
La tienes.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Don't listen to him.
That's
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because look, it has practical uses. Especially since
Yeah.
you do have that benefit. But I think being able to talk to animals is a lot cooler.
And I did bring this up to my little brother, the
Yeah.
one that told you about the TikTok wisdom. And he
Wait.
said-
Why are you giving this away, brother? We already heard this one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we kind of talked about this a little bit because
Yeah.
we were waiting for food. We were starving, and we were like,
Oh,
"Are we
yeah.
gonna talk about the episode?" And I said, "I
Oh.
have a would you rather."
Yeah.
We,
Well,
we,
I-
we didn't even touch on that. We
I
have
brought
barbecue
it
on the
up to my
weekend.
little brother,
Oh, yeah.
and I agreed with y'all's point. Like you could monetize
Yeah.
the being able to speak to animals. And when I mentioned that to him, he's like, "No, you can't do that because as soon as the government catches wind that there's someone out there that can speak to animals, they're gonna want, to get a hold of you and see what's up." Kind of like with like.
But then you got a job.
I don't know. But he brought up that point. You gotta be a little more careful with that kind of thing. Not let it just out there like that.
I don't know. There's a movie called Dr. Doolittle.
Well,
Did that happen in the movie?
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
what,
but-
what happened to life imitates art, bro?
And then I was like, all right, well, I won't do that. I'll just command animals to go steal from people. And he said that there's already laws against that as well.
Oh yeah, because they would use the little monkeys.
Yeah.
Little
They would-
changuito.
the little changuito.
Changuitos,
That's why
right?
Changuito is dead.
And I was like, man.
Rest in peace, changuito.
Yeah. Say it in Spanish.
Descansa en paz, changuito.
Yeah, that one.
There was a little monkey with a bulletproof vest that got killed in a cartel raid.
They should have given him a little ride suit, a little juggernaut monkey.
Well, I mean, yeah, it sounded like he needed a helmet.
Yeah, but yeah, so after that, I think I'd just rather go back to all the languages because people don't got to know you know
Man,
them.
you are a chicken.
Well, you
you
can
know
talk to him.
like our FBI agents can hear us and everything. I'll be like, bro, like I'm trying to make bank here. I'm not gonna help the government. Fuck y'all. And first of all, I'm like most surveillance thing isn't even done with animals. I
What if
mean,
they
like
just, like-
most, like all of it's not.
They could just kidnap you and try and dissect your brain. Like, why can this guy talk to animals?
I don't
we
see.
can't?
I don't see why they
Yeah.
would benefit to that though.
Because they want to talk to animals.
And what if they just think I'm a crazy nut? Like, like if I'll be like, oh, it's just a hoax. Like they try to come get me, and I'll be like, right, and then I'll be like, animals, right, and then they'll just play dumb because they won't understand me.
And then we'll be like, "Oh, whoa!" So
Yeah, you see, it's just it's like you are putting so many limitations to your powers, bro. You first of all, let the government come. You know what I'll do? I'll get an army of ants.
Oh my god.
You know what then? An army of roaches.
He'll eat them though. So,
Damn it, my army of roaches don't stand a
Yeah.
chance against Tony.
Click it, Tony. Just click it.
Shut up.
You still ain't a bug.
We all ate bugs. We all ate the bugs.
Yeah, we all did.
It wasn't just me.
Kind of bugs.
wasn't
What
just
episode was
me.
that? Episode 26.
I still eat chips,
No,
Tony.
no, I think it was like 36.
With Valentina.
We can
It was
ask
in the 30s.
Esteban. Esteban loved that episode.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, and but look, I would feel extra bad if I could talk to
But
animals.
you can
and then
still
I ate
monetize.
that bug.
You can still monetize the languages thing because there's that guy Xiaoma. He's white. He grew up. Oh, he didn't grow up, but he lived in Beijing for a couple years.
I mean, he
And
had
has
to
very,
grow up.
very fluent Chinese. But
No,
he
bro.
Also,
You
he
don't.
also learns
Peter
a bunch
Pan.
of other languages, and he has social media accounts, YouTube, TikTok that are very popular and very successful. Where he goes around speaking the native tongue to people that are dying languages that they didn't expect to hear that from this white appearing guy.
But that wouldn't make you as much money as
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, you have a dog with bad behaviors. I'll be like, oh, you know what? Like your little Pomeranian isn't listening to you. And I can be like, yo, dog, what up?
How much
and then
is
the
that
dog,
gonna net you though?
if
How
you're
much
going
you
to
gonna
if you're
charge for
going
that?
to expensive places, like
Beverly Hills.
yeah,
Just
if
like-
we go Beverly Hills, dude. There's literally what's that Mexican dog whisperer guy?
Caesar.
Yeah, I think his name is Caesar.
I don't know.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
He's super famous because he was called himself the dog whisperer. Imagine if you could actually be the dog whisperer.
Yeah, and I mean he has a whole TV show and everything.
And not only that, to become famous on TikTok, you have to still be charismatic. What if you can talk to everybody, but you're shy as fuck? What,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
And it's just like,
But what if you the same way
yo,
you can talk
I'm
to
like,
animals?
look,
You're shy. Oh,
yeah, it's true.
hey, dog.
I'll be like, yo, hey, fishes. And now I'm Aquaman. I'll be like, yo,
Ah.
the old lady in Titanic dropped the diamond necklace. Can you please bring me it? Now I'm rich.
Oscar would be called the
That
deep.
was a little fast.
Yeah.
I was gonna, I don't know.
Then I'll be the
Yeah.
deep.
The deep.
I don't know. If
Riding on manatees in Florida.
That
Are
was
y'all
me.
caught up?
Oh,
Are
that
y'all
was-
caught up? on
No,
on
we
the
haven't
voice?
watched the last episode.
No, we haven't. We
I
haven't.
mean, in one of those episodes, the Deep did some unspeakable things.
With the
Well,
octopus.
there's an episode with the
Yeah.
dolphin that kind of gives you a hint of the stuff.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
with the
oh,
octopus.
yeah.
See, that's.
Yeah, man.
I mean, if you know what, y'all can speak to animals all you want.
Ah.
You know, it's
I'm gonna speak to
Wow.
people because I'm not that awkward.
but you don't like talking to people, bro.
Okay, it's
You like
okay.
talking to the people behind the camera.
the people. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because they don't say anything back.
Yeah,
Ah,
exactly.
yeah.
Well, Danny, what do you think?
Can I say a few points before my decision?
Go ahead.
So I also think talking to animals would be the coolest, like from a cool factor, because it's not just dogs. You could go to the zoo, talk
That's
to
true.
like all these different animals that came from who knows from somewhere. But the other thing is, I also wonder if I talk to animals, they don't have the same intelligence that humans do. So if I talk to the duck, what kind of conversation am I
They're
expected?
gonna be saying quack, but in their language.
Well,
No,
well,
no,
they might.
no,
well,
no.
what I was thinking is they might speak like cavemen. Like the dog
Yeah.
might say like, "I need restroom" or something like that. Like they're not gonna be sophisticated. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know because they're less intelligent than humans. So it's like,
very
what kind
fair
of a
point.
conversation am I expecting to have with a dog
no
or
one's
a cat?
telling the dog to be your therapist. Like we're just
No.
talking about like super simple issues.
Yeah, but like
But that's a very valid
yeah,
point
but-
though, because some animals lack like a nervous system and a brain, like octopus, for example. You can't really you can't hold a conversation with something that doesn't have a brain.
Yeah,
Look.
like some people might say like, "Oh, I can talk to animals so I can figure out what's wrong with them," but are they going to be able to tell you like
Yeah.
what's wrong with them?
yeah.
Like, do
Tony-
they even know?
Maybe
Does
That's
a
it.
dog even know what's wrong with the dog? It's like, I don't
Well,
know.
well,
I just
plus-
hear a loud noise and
Yeah.
oh my god.
I guess plus too, like if you're being technical, like I mean, like your dog's response is Spanish and mine responds to English. So like, what if you only know English and you can talk to
That's
those
another
animals, but
fair
those
point,
animals
yeah.
don't know English either.
I want to say I think I was wrong about the octopus.
First of all,
Then what do you know?
I don't know if
Danny's dog is deaf, so I wouldn't even hear.
Cheeky sad.
they-
Well, his birds too, they respond to Spanish.
Yeah, but the birds were mean, so I don't want to talk to those guys. Yeah, I don't
Let's just bully you.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
I was saying like in the morning instead of going like, "Pee," they'd be like, "Pendejo."
So
No.
what is your choice?
But
then?
the other thing I was gonna say though is that you definitely can make money because you're speaking other languages fluently, and people have translators, but I mean, from at least from when I've been with my parents to like the hospital when they need something and they call the official translator and I'm listening, I'm like, they're getting paid for this, and I can translate better than some of the people that my mom has gotten. I think one time my mom told her, I said, oh, they asked my mom, do you exercise? And my mom said, oh, I use the caminadora.
But let's be completely honest. Let's Google the average salary for a translator.
Yeah, but I wasn't getting paid anything.
No, we're talking about.
Well, it depends on the where you're translating and what languages are you
salary for a
translating.
teacher. That's what it showed right there.
See, it's because look, it can honestly depend on like how high ranking your job is.
Well, it's because it
Of course,
depends.
because if you're helping like presidents communicate with each other, I'm pretty
Right,
sure
but it
they're
also
making bank.
depends the type of job. Like if you are at the hospital where you get the richest of the richest to come and get some kind of health care, well, they're gonna make way more. But if you work at a resort or some kind of like high-paying hotel and you speak like 10 languages, you're gonna make bank.
Yeah,
too.
and so, completely honest, it's not gonna be like ridiculously amounts of money.
No, but
still at the end of the day,
well, it
you're
depends.
just only a
I
translator.
know, but you know all the languages, not just two languages.
but whenever you go somewhere, you're not talking all the languages. Like it's like, are
No,
you gonna like go like to a bunch of different countries every day just to
No, but
make
I'm
your
saying
job
no.
worth
What
it?
I said is that you could make money with that as well. I'm not saying that I'm gonna go travel every day.
But I'm saying like let's just say like you're averaging like 100,000 a year, which sounds amazing for a translator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like it doesn't matter how many languages you can speak. That's still only your salary. You're still only working at the one. Like let's say you work in New York where you're getting a bunch of different people coming in every day.
Right, but
it's not like a commission.
But you
job.
said something about the president. If you're the president and you can hire one translator,
Then
you would
that's
hire
what
the
I was
one who knows
thinking,
all the
yeah,
languages.
but they're also not making millions.
That's what I was thinking. Too.
Caesar is.
Dude, well, but the thing is,
the
but
dog
Caesar,
whisperer who doesn't really talk.
but
to
that's
them.
because he managed to pull the show and everything. And that's more than just talking to dogs.
Dude,
But how much does a dog trainer make?
If I could tell the birds like, yo, jump, and like I tell like like a bunch of different animals, line them up and make them all jump on my command, you better believe I'm going more viral than anybody else that's ever done it before.
Right, I know, but I think you can do the same if you do languages, because you could also start reading dead languages. Like you can get ancient Greek books that maybe people can no longer translate
Also-
properly.
Who's to say those birds are gonna listen to
Okay,
you?
but
Then I know, fuck you, I ain't jumping. Give me seats.
but then again, there's also like historians and stuff. We already know how much they make. Like they're not making millions of dollars.
but there are
you can
I get what
like,
you're saying, but remember, you are fluent at every language, which means there are languages that nobody knows how to translate no more. They can infer some things based on how they use certain words.
Yeah,
repeatedly.
so if we're looking at that, then we're looking at the experts, which we
would be an
we-
expert.
Yeah, so which we can like put a price tag to what they're making. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like it doesn't matter how many you get. You're not getting paid on commission. You're getting paid on the job you're doing, which is like
It depends how you
work for
how you
someone,
monetize it too.
Because unless you're going
Like if
to
you-
like,
like if you're-
tombs and like solving
I know,
riddles
but-
like fucking
well, that's what I'm saying.
Indiana Jones, there's no much use.
I know,
like,
but that's what I'm saying. It depends on how you use it. Same thing would be with talking with animals. If you just work for the zoo and you're just an employee of the zoo who knows what's wrong with animals, you're also paying. You're also only making a salary or some pay as
No,
someone who just gets paid for translation.
I think with like the animal thing, just a simple fact like how obedient dogs are, you can literally put on a whole fucking show on TikTok. Like right now in the era that we live in, dude, there'll be millionaires in a fucking year.
Yeah.
Like it's not even.
I'm not saying
because-
no. I'm not saying that you're not gonna make money if you talk to animals. I'm saying that you can also, if you know how to do it right, you can bank also a lot of money if you speak every single language fluently.
I guess it depends on what your goal is too, because like for example, for me, you're gonna be like, oh, she's just being too nice. Like, like if your goal is for money, then yeah. But like, what if your goal is for something that's not money? Like, say I work for a hospital and I know all these languages, and we're a nonprofit hospital or something like that, and we're helping people come in from other countries to get treatment they can't get in their countries, and I'm the person that knows all the languages, so I get them that help. Maybe to me it's not about making the money, but it's helping people out or something. So I guess it depends what your goal is. Like, are you wanting to choose this answer for?
We're here for money.
Choose this for money, or
We don't want this like super sweet answer.
it depends what you want.
So what would your choice be?
Oh,
Like mine would be the people, but
she
the
picked
people,
languages.
yeah.
Okay.
Which I mean, like I wouldn't be in it for. I mean, well, I'm a teacher. I'm not in it for the money, obviously.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
I would like the languages only for the reason that I could read like very ancient stuff.
That's fair.
That'll be it.
I could talk to a very ancient tortoise.
Also,
You could.
you keep citing Caesar, the dog whisperer, as like the main focus of like being able to talk to animals and the successfulness, but I think it's safe to assume he's not the only person that
he's
can
not,
successfully
Yeah.
whisper
He's
to
not.
dogs, right? He's just the only one that was able to commercialize that talent, if we can call it that, right? And who's to say that it's not all stage stuff?
His stuff was also like before TikTok and all this other shit. So I'm saying like how much easier it would be. In
Also, you couldn't talk to birds because they're fake.
Oh my
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm not even.
We need like a mic drop.
Press-
We need like a.
The government.
Yeah,
So you're gonna end up
they're
working for the
actually looking
government
at us
after all,
right now.
anyway.
I guess so.
Huh?
Yeah,
I guess we're working for the government after all.
Yeah, so if you pick the other one, or if you pick talking
That's
animals,
why, yeah.
you're still talking with the government.
Well, you guys, let's just end it there.
What
Oh
would
my God.
what would you rather have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
talk to us.
Are
All
you up-
languages fluently? Yeah.
Yo, and let's be completely honest. Just to be able to talk to your dogs at home, you're already winning if you choose my answer. You know, plain and simple. And thank you for joining us. Stacie, thank you for joining us. It's a shame that you lost the dating game, you know. So.
Hey, I have that list on my phone, so I'm winning.
No, she's making lunch now.
Yeah.
Because I won.
Aplausos,
Sí.
aplausos.
Sí, quiero lonche.
It's okay if I lost. I bought you 3 ducks.
This is true.
That is true.
This is true.
She did bring
She did.
stout, ale, lager, right? And sour into our lives.
To our lives.
You know, so
They're so peaceful right
yeah,
now.
thank you for that. Well, you guys, thank you once again.
Thank you
Like,
once again.
subscribe. You know what? Everything to do. Check
do
our
it.
link tree. Donate if you'd like.
Yeah.
But more importantly, leave a comment. You know, the conversations really help us out a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Join our Discord if you want to talk to us real time.
yeah, we like I think the episodes where we have a long as conversations on the bottom, like they always do so much better. They perform better.
Right.
You know? So like always, leave comments. Thank you for joining us. Stacie, look at your camera. Lead us out with the peace.
Peace.
Out.